Take as much as you want. No, just one. More. Oh, you can take up residence there.
That's good. That's good stuff. That's camel for you.
Okie dokie.
Where's mine?
Not under here.
It might be under the book side moves and stuff.
Is it on the table still?
There's some Cthulhu thing up here.
It was now. Yeah.
Eden.
Yep, thank you.
Which book?
This one.
Depraved. That's not it. She'll find it eventually.
Okay, dokie. So, it is 1922 Berlin. Yesterday was June 21st, a Wednesday. Today will be June 22nd.
Thursday.
A Thursday, correct.
Good. I took good notes last time.
You remember the days of the week.
I do.
And the order in which they
That's
arrive.
one of the many things I remember.
Good job.
Ask me about the seasons. Actually don't.
To give you, I'm going to skim through a bit of the background, the historical background that I read at the beginning of last time. The Great War ended 3 years ago. Its memory dominates every aspect of life. The failed cap push in 1920, thousands of veterans, members of the Free Corps descended on the city and tried to establish a right-wing ultranationalist government that would stand in defiance of the Treaty of Versailles. The city swarms with emigres from the east, from Orthodox Jews to monarchist Russian exiles. Reparations has seen the value of the German mark plummet. It's trading at 1,000 German marks to the US dollar, down from 320 marks to the dollar just a month ago. 2 months ago, Foreign Minister Walther Rathenau, scion of the industrial giant AEG, provided a ray of hope for many Germans. In negotiating the Treaty of Rapallo, he ensured that Germany would owe nothing in the way of reparations to the newly formed Soviet Union, inheritor of Imperial Russia. In return, Germany formally recognized the Bolshevist government, the first country to do so. This move shocked both the Western Allies and the anti-communist and monarchist factions within Germany. More than a few people now worry that Rathenau has opened the door to a Bolshevist takeover of the country and wonder where the minister's loyalties truly lie. Suspicions exacerbated by the minister's Jewish heritage and industrialist pedigree. Apart from the political upheaval and economic collapse, artists across the city find their dreams haunted by visions of butchered women, savagely killed in the act of lovemaking. Some have attempted to paint, others compose pieces of music to deal with these terrifying visions. The four of you are, Tim, you are Hans Krueger, an actor. Grew up in rural Germany, a veteran of the Great War, who was a sniper for Germany before getting injured and being sent back to recruit young people for the military.
Yep.
As of 1922, actor for Hilda Film, he is close friends with Otto Wolf, his stuntman. Krueger is also ethnically Jewish, yet doesn't practice. Otto Wolf grew up in Berlin, a veteran who was an aviator. He was the Green Baron. He did accidentally shoot down the Red Baron, but got away with it without anyone knowing. He is a stuntman for Krueger. Thomas Schaefer is a musician, a saxophonist, a former Berlin street urchin. He was recruited into the Great War by Hans Krueger. He was promised a Model T for joining the army, but never ended up getting it. After the war, he turned to music, and as of 1922, plays the saxophone in cabarets across Berlin. A very huge band. Eden Urick, a painter from Britain, came to Berlin after the war to study. While in the city, she realized she was queer. Her conservative family cut her off with the intention of forcing her to return. She decided to make a go of it in Berlin as a painter. She's trying to sell her artistic services to many clubs without success so far. You all were at a cafe, some of you meeting each other, some not. When you found a newspaper boy came and brought news of a local serial killer named Carl Grossman had hung himself in his cell that morning. Shortly after that, you were then accosted by a group of young men dressed in brown outfits and leather coats, led by a man in a monocle in his late 30s. Got into a scuffle. The actor managed to scare someone off. The musician managed to punch out the eye of the lead Nazi, who had a nameplate, Von Killinger. And when the cops were coming, the musician offered to let them all hide out in the local club, the Sing Sing, a prison-themed club. Got there, hid out for a bit. Eden Urig made a deal to paint some artwork for the cabaret with the owner to increase incarceration, encourage criminal behavior.
Exactly.
That sort of thing. While there, the musician got a telegram from Prince Gabriel Konstantinovich requesting his help. The rest of the group, sensing money, all joined Schaefer on his meeting. Met with Prince Gabriel, who remarks a bit on the violence of the times, talked about seeing a fight in a street cafe earlier that day. He also mentions the Romanovs being shot. He verified that it happened himself. He found a journal with the Queen's lucky symbol on it at the scene, that symbol being a swastika. The prince talks about how this turmoil reminds him of the poet Yeats, and he recites a few lines from the poem The Second Coming. The prince then remarks on the news of the day, Karl Grossman, a cannibal, rapist, child predator, serial killer, hung himself in his prison cell today. Prince Gabriel believes that there is a woman, Franziska Shitsnovska, he is looking for, who may have been listed in Grossman's personal journal as his list of victims. With Grossman dead, the prince worries there is no way to figure out if the Sasnovsky listed in the diary is Franziska Shitsinskova. The prince asks all of you to find out what happened and confirm that she was a victim of Grossman. He offers to pay $15 American each day. He mentions that Shamskovska has been known to frequent Andreasplatz. From the news article that you received this morning, that morning, you have the address of Grossman's apartment and the name of the police inspector who handled the case, Inspector Krieg. With the Berlin nightlife starting, you headed to Andreasplatz and talked to some working girls, notably a girl named Lulu, a control girl. Gives them some information. She says that she herself had been with Grossman. He hired her and paid her well, even though she still has some scars from it. Lulu tells them how Grossman took her back to his apartment and then to his garden shed out in Landsberger Chaussee in the outskirts of Berlin. Lulu also tells them that Grossman likes to get girls fresh off the train at the Red Mill Cabaret. You will thank Lulu and headed toward the cabaret. When in there, the cabaret, there was a man on stage doing a ventriloquist act with a beaten-up ventriloquist dummy. He's quickly bullied off the stage by the crowd. You talk to a waitress who does remember Shanskovska and gives a matching description. She mentions the girl was a regular until she checked herself in the landwehr and was taken off to the loony bin. The next act, about to start, is shortly interrupted by a stunning woman entering with her bow. This is Anita Berber. She is wearing a full-length mink coat, monocle, alligator heels, and a baby chimpanzee. And she takes off her coat. She's naked underneath. She takes a liking to Hans Krueger, as he is the most attractive one. She performs a poem, which is written in the notes. And then she does cocaine. She invites Hans Krueger over. Krueger does give. She seems interested in the case, in the Grossman case. And this is further exacerbated by the saxophonist playing a piece that he had composed based off of the horrible nightmares he had. And she asked the actor, of course, if he knows anything about it, and he did tell her that there's a Russian prince looking for one of the victims of Grossman. Hans Krueger, being cautious about getting addicted to cocaine, didn't do more bumps. She quickly loses interest in him and sends him away. Eden Urig and Otto Wolf go over there. Otto Wolf pretends to be Hans Krueger, but it doesn't work because she can still see Hans Krueger sitting at a table. And Eden Urig goes over there and starts just like swaying.
I was trying to dance
and then
thinking maybe I could talk to her. I don't know.
Yeah, and then she like sends her chimpanzee on you.
This is like a real life example of me trying to hit on women. Like it doesn't.
Well, you made it sound like you just went over, like when she's naked and doing cocaine in a booth, and you just went over by the table, just like.
Exactly,
Yeah.
a real life example of me trying to hit on women. It doesn't
good.
work.
It's good.
And then,
It's way worse.
let's see, the chimpanzee climbs onto you out of anger, and
Out of love, I think.
and you can't get it off. Fortunately, Thomas Schaefer comes over and pulls the monkey off, hands it back, and she seems slightly interested in Thomas Schaefer due to his horribly disturbing song. It conjures images of stuff. She also mentions how like hot it was to think how Grossman. It was rumored that he was like selling people in sausages, and how hot it would be if she had eaten one.
She's a lot.
Yeah. They decide to call it a night. Thomas Schaefer gets some opium and passes out behind the stage of this random club. The rest return to their beds, and their nights are plagued with horrifying visions. Hans Krueger dreams of being in a different body in an open-topped car. He's a man in a fine suit. The car drives over a set of railroad tracks. Suddenly, a car with two men pull alongside. You recognized one of the men in the other car. It's one of the young men from the cafe fight that day. The man from the cafe fight leans out of his car and riddles Hans with a submachine gun. The other attacker throws a grenade that lands at Hans's feet. Hans wakes, convinced he was shot for a moment. Otto Wolf dreamt of a prostitute bound and gagged. Otto is in a different body than he usually is. His hands are covered in gore, and bed sheets where the prostitute lays are covered in blood and viscera. Thomas Schaefer dreams of having a sexual liaison with a prostitute, also in a different body. The image dissolves to Thomas laying in the bed while the naked prostitute looks out the window smoking. Eden Urich dreams of a bloody butcher's block in a kitchen. The linoleum is slick with blood, and there are stacks of meat on the counter. Clearly visible on the piles of meat is a human hand and a woman's head. So,
Maybe Grossman's memories will see. Mayhaps.
so you all wake up. It is now June 22nd, 1922.
Thursday.
Thursday, correct.
Thursday. Yep.
Correct, and you all made plans to meet at the scene shortly after you woke up in the morning. So yeah, Tim, where do you live? What kind of place would you have?
I would have an apartment
Yeah.
in the city.
Did you have a roommate?
Otto.
I feel like I would make enough money.
Honestly,
It probably would make sense that Otto's
Otto's your
my
best
next door neighbor or something.
My apartment
in
is
like
exactly
a
like
shittier
his.
apartment.
Well, just
No.
you don't
Slightly
as much as I can make it.
you don't want to share an apartment with him?
I mean, it would be fine too.
We live on.
I mean, you could live in a very nice place, and he could live in like a shit
trailer. I come from money. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, you
I've
came
got
from
money.
it. You came. Your characters don't always have to have money.
Mine does.
They
Mine
just
does.
all happen to.
Where's credit rating 50? That's pretty high.
Yeah.
Not bad. 10 out of 10.
Higher than me.
So yeah, so you live alone, or you live with him?
I live alone, but he lives next door.
You
Yeah.
like bought the apartment next to you
That's fine.
as well, so it has like an adjoining door.
I'm not
Oh.
poor. I can buy things.
Nobody cares how much money you have.
I
It's a nice
do.
apartment.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah, you wake up alone,
Yeah.
horrified at that. How do you start your mornings?
Wait a minute. Didn't I do have a girlfriend.
Yeah, you said you had a gay wife.
Yes, gay wife. That's what. Or at this point, it would still be girlfriend, and then the future.
You have a
would
gay
marry.
girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah, if she lives. But anyway, but we don't live together yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we might never.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Wake up. Start the morning with some tea. Probably have just some loose leaf tea.
Just to calm your nerves, not do any hard drugs.
No, the cocaine the other night is more than Hans has ever done.
Interesting. What about you, Otto? How do you wake up and start your day?
Just make some coffee.
Bump up some cocaine.
You make some coffee?
Make some coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe sit by the window, try and pretend like I'm still up in the air, flying around, shooting down planes.
Where I
He
felt
just
the most
closes his
safe.
eyes, envisions it.
Yeah.
Or do you want to live in an apartment, or do you want to live in like a hangar with your plane, like Tom Cruise and that?
Have like a weird sexual relationship with my plane.
No, I didn't say that at all.
Yeah, exactly,
I was
Jackson.
thinking it.
You got, yeah,
That's not at all.
you got auto pegged. And so do these planes.
That's I bottomed my plane. No, I don't think I do any of that. I think I just live in an apartment.
Okay, you live in an apartment.
No,
But I have the plane in a hangar.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
wherever it is.
Yeah.
Where you don't fuck it.
I've never fucked my plane.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah, either get some coffee, get ready.
Yeah.
What about you, Thomas? You wake up.
I wake up early in that opium den,
Mhm.
and I light a cigarette and start to walk back. I have a small studio apartment that's across the street from the Sing Sing Lounge,
Sure.
where like basically everyone that lives there is extremely poor. So like starving artists, prostitutes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
You.
sort of thing. Me, I said starving artists.
You probably have a couple roommates, but you
Yeah.
don't see them very much. Maybe
They're always if I'm there during the day, they're not.
Yeah. What about you, Eden?
I definitely have roommates, probably different artists I met in school. We probably have like basically like a 1-bedroom type apartment that we have added like bunks to, so that
It's like
Straight
meant
up
for like
hostel.
one person, but there's like 12 people living
yeah,
here.
exactly.
Like
And-
there's blankets covering,
Yeah.
creating rooms.
Yeah. And so we have like little things that we put up, and then we decided to do bunks on one side so we can have like a studio space off to the other side. Like definitely space we can use to live in, but none of us have money for like actual studios, so we just all share the space as well as we can. Kind of like a weird communal living, but that should not be communal living at all. And I will say the opposite. A lot of them are there all the time. Like they never.
Yeah, they don't work.
They don't leave. They don't work. Every time I see them, they're telling me they're going through like a creative process, and they just don't really know where it's gonna go yet. And who knows if they'll have rent, but they'll pick up a serving shift soon. And so we're all just kind of like hate each other, but we don't want to say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having to like track my roommates down to find which ones stole my opium.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yours are just like, oh yeah, I left it. It's over there somewhere.
You turn around and they're gone.
yeah.
Do you do
Wait,
any
wait.
drugs, Morgan?
I would definitely
I
say
dabble.
Eden like dabbles a bit. Like she probably like does it so she can be like, well, this helps my creative process. Like she takes psychedelics to be like,
You microdose opium.
yeah, something like that. Not really like a whole lot, but she will use if she's like at a party or something. She doesn't want
Do you
to.
need to wake up and
No.
get your morning started? Okay. No cannabis.
She's pretty straight edge. She draws the X's on her wrists. Just kidding.
After Thomas Schaefer has woken up a little bit, he does smoke a few jazz cigarettes.
All right. Let's see what this says.
Jazzy jazz.
Cannabis. All right. Don't need to write this down yet. So it lasts 1d8 hours. Go ahead and roll that. It's a lot.
5. That's
How
good
long does
weed.
it last?
1d8 hours.
That's-
What is
for
the
weed.
For
what is
weed.
the consequences?
We'll get there. You gain 1 bonus die when making a Constitution roll to resist pain. So a major wound, for example. 1 penalty die is applied to skills involving physical agility or communication. It is not possible to become addicted.
Cool.
Long-time users may find their memory affected. Make a luck roll for each year for ongoing regular use, blah, blah, blah. That's it. So bonus die to con rolls, penalty die to skills involving physical agility or communication.
Damn it.
For how many hours?
For 5 hours.
I think you said you woke up early too.
Yeah, so it'll probably be wearing
4
off
a.m.
as we get going.
That's when he woke up.
I'll tell you when it wears off.
Alright.
So you all get ready in your different ways and stuff. meet up at the Sing Sing. Of course, it's closed right now. But you have a key. Get in.
I unlock the doors. Let him in.
Yeah. Who would get there first, do you think, besides you? I assume you two would meet up first.
Yeah.
Hey, Otto,
Yeah.
Otto, we gotta
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
We gotta go.
I'm already ready. Dressed exactly how he is.
Already is.
Without seeing him. I haven't exited the door yet.
That's impeccable quality there, Otto.
Yeah.
That's why I picked you as my stuntman.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right, let's get out there.
Yeah, let's go.
God, do you wait for him to open every door for you?
No.
Just in case,
No, I'm not that kind of
something
You
goes
stop.
wrong.
No.
I'm just doing, every once in a while, I'll do like a roll or something.
Good.
You're like that
keep it
video
up.
game character that only rolls because it's faster.
Yeah.
Like,
You're like jumping at
Yeah.
You jump midair as well, like you're double jumping.
Fuck yeah, I am. I'm a stuntman. It's the life I lead.
Yeah.
Use this to fight the crowds.
How do you guys get around town?
The Yankees.
I think I'd have a beat up Model T. I mean, it wouldn't be the best, but it would work.
Model T, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or a
It
similar
would be the
manufactured car.
You steal that from
We don't want
young
some
dumb
motorbikes.
recruit.
I mean, we probably could have. That's a good point. We probably would have motorbikes.
A motorbike and a sidecar. And he's in the
Oh yeah.
You were in the
Okay.
sidecar.
Yeah.
I'm the stunt driver.
That's fair.
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
That's
you-
funnier.
you right, bitch.
Honestly, like you put on a helmet and like strap your goggles up and then get in the sidecar.
Yeah.
Make a ride roll, Toby.
Yeah.
No, he rides.
No.
Or,
Wait, you're
drive.
driving. That's
No.
what. Yeah.
Yeah.
I make a ride roll?
Yeah, for motorcycles, it's ride. Do you have anything in ride?
Fuck, I don't know.
I mean, you're a stuntman.
No.
Maybe you should have put less in credit and more in ride. Because you're a stuntman.
Maybe we have a car.
Do you have
Maybe we
any?
have a car.
What do you have in drive auto?
Drive auto 50.
We'll say that's for your motorcycle too.
Yes!
Well, it does have a sidecar, so it's balanced already.
Yeah.
It's not
Well.
too bad.
What'd you get?
86 out of 50.
Yeah, you get lost on the way to the club.
Ah,
How do you get around
We'll
town?
get there.
I walk.
we go a better
walk.
way.
Smart.
Yeah.
I know a
We can
shortcut.
navigate.
All right, Otto, I trust you.
And you get rid of all these extra dice.
Clearly driving out of town.
Why is the road bumpier?
It's just because we're going so fast.
Otto, that was our exit. It's like, don't you worry about that.
Where we're going, we don't need.
We need a strong man to create the Autobot.
That's how it was created. It's
I rolled a
just
60, that's a fail.
Yeah. You also
I'm just
get
getting lost.
in the
Just
streets.
sitting alone in the Sing Sing lounge.
for days.
I'd
I'd
light
ask
another
someone for
jazz
directions.
cigarette.
Sure, my roll the bonus die.
Okay. Oh, this was a 0, so I'll move that back. Just know that's a 0.
Mhm.
Navigate.
Nope.
I do have some navigate.
No. Yeah, you also get lost. So both of them get lost. Eventually, you arrive there first. So you get to the club late.
I open the
Thomas?
door, still smoking a jazz cigarette.
Oh, well, that
Yep.
timer starts over.
Can I re-roll?
No.
That's fine.
Sorry I'm late. I got lost, to be honest. I'm still not used to not having a driver. I know that makes me seem just awful, but I'll figure it out. I promise, Thomas.
Did you bring anything to the club? Painted.
Yeah, I'll be holding just arms full of paintings, just looking
You're-
kind of
you're
ridiculous.
painting that
Do you want me to take one of those?
Well, I kind of would like to show the owner. Maybe he likes some of them. Maybe he wants to buy
Is the
some of
owner
them.
in yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he sleeps in.
Cigarette?
No, I want my head in the game when I talk to this guy. How do I look, by the way? Do I look like an artist you'd buy something from?
That I'd buy something from?
Well, that someone would buy something from me.
Of course. Yeah.
So the owner comes downstairs and is like, "Oh, you're the painter."
Yeah, that's I'm the painter, the one you should always hire. It's me.
Well, I already hired you, so have you come up with those paintings?
Yeah, I have some mock-ups for you, and I start rolling out these things. It's like
What do they look like?
ruffian. There's like one of like them holding like beating Model T cars, like breaking out like the things. There's one where we actually just went to an Art Deco visit where we saw some old cars where the side mirrors are like wrapped up in belts around the spare tire. There's one with the guy just unbuckling the belt to take like the side mirror off and like looking stupid. And then I also want to like have like some parts of my dreams. Like I imagine I've been having horrific, awful, just horrible dreams, and have that like terrifying thing in the background with like guys just wearing like these hats, like just looking like fucking criminals, you know what I mean?
Like putting like an apple in their pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
There's, like in the background, horrifying
Mutilated
sexual
bodies.
Yeah, exactly.
like violence,
And
in
then
the
just a
front,
dude just
shoplifting.
yeah, exactly. What do you think?
Make a painting roll or drawing.
I put a lot of paintings. I pass fairly. It's a normal.
Alright. Good job. He sees it. I don't know much about art. It's good, right? This will encourage crime. You know crime.
It's good.
How does this make you want to do some stuff?
This-
I
makes me
I
want-
flick my cigarette at him, like right in his face.
Impressive.
It has an instantaneous reaction.
He's so violent.
Hang it up.
I'm like,
Like as she hangs it up, like I like push a glass off like the table.
I'm like brought some, like I'm stretching it over the like wood canvas thing, and I'm putting it all together, and I hang it up, and I take a step back, and I'm like, fuck, that looks good, doesn't it?
Looks good. Well done. And he hands you your money. What was agreed
We
upon?
agreed on quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, I remember it being like,
Like
It was like 200.
It
it was
200
a lot.
marks?
No, it was U.S. dollars.
It was, yeah.
It
was
something-
not $200.
It was something incredible.
It was like 50.
yeah, I think it was 50.
Okay,
That sounds
I'll
right.
take $50 US. Do you want me to keep making this stuff for you?
We'll see how this plays from now. We'll see if crime increases in the city. Hopefully it should.
I like make a mental note, like tell friends to do crime by Sing Sing, and like I'm gonna like pay my like all of my shitty roommates to come and like throw things at the place and like scurry off.
Well, he shouldn't do the crime at the city. That's
Well,
the
like
problem.
no, I mean around it, so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
see it is what I mean.
Yes. All right.
Burn the
Like I
Sing
like
Sing
tag
down.
a wall being like crime, like
Crime up.
crime up.
Question mark?
Yeah, and so then you guys, you putter up. You hear a motorcycle pull up out front.
See, I told you it was a shortcut.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
definitely short.
It was very short.
I walked out and opened the door. Did you take the long way?
It was a shortcut.
I'm pretty sure we went through someone's backyard.
That's
Tell you, it's a shortcut.
I mean, if we got here sooner, I think it would be short, wouldn't it?
It was short. It was very short.
Come on in, Eden's already here.
Yeah.
And I walked inside.
good.
So it's about 10 a.m.
It's about 10 p.m.
10 a.m. You
On a
guys,
Thursday.
you guys all meet inside? Yeah. You guys are all together now. But the boss goes back to his office. Leaves you.
I think I know we had talked about going to that asylum.
We talked about going to the loony bin, and I talked about going to the garden shed. So like going to his apartment and the garden shed associated.
Are we gonna have access to that?
Well, we know the address.
Yeah, we could.
That's
swing,
all we really need.
I mean, let's
We can
swing
make
by and
access.
see if there's police there.
Listen, I saw my
If not-
paintings, and I'm feeling reckless.
Yeah.
Gotta
Well,
go
that was the other
costume
thought I
crime.
had is I could talk to the investigator and frame it as
You're
we're shooting a movie about the Great Grossman.
doing
The
research.
Horde.
Doing
Yeah.
research for a role.
Exactly. Yeah. And
Well-
then hopefully get some deep questions that we.
I say we swing by the Grossman house. If there's no one there, we go inside and look around.
It's an apartment building.
Or
Yeah.
yeah, that'll make it harder. But we can still do it.
But she also told
Or
us where
easy.
this garden shed was.
Or easier, yeah.
Well,
And I had a dream of being in a garden shed, so like I feel like
You'd like to see.
Eden would like to see if it matches her dream. She's a little freaked out about that garden shed where she saw a decapitated head and body parts.
I don't know what you're talking about. My dream was perfectly normal.
I just
I
saw a
was just in a
prostitute
car.
on a bed.
Yeah.
That's it. That was one of my better dreams recently.
Anyway, must be that opium or something.
Opium helps
I
me sleep.
don't use drugs very often, and I'm having quite interesting dreams as well. I use drugs when I want people to like me.
Hey, same.
Smart.
You'll go far with
Does
that
it-
kind of
Yeah.
attitude.
Does it work?
So far, I think.
You haven't done any of my drugs.
You already like me.
You barely know.
Yeah, I mean, we did know each other.
Yeah, we knew each other
From before.
beforehand, remember?
Barely.
A little bit,
Barely.
yeah.
We knew each other from childhood.
That's what I consider.
No.
Or not?
No, you
No,
knew,
we knew
you only
each-
knew her because she came around to clubs and tried to sell stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's what
she
it
thought
was,
you
yeah.
were good in because you worked in clubs.
But to me, that's all friendship is here. That's the deepest level of friendship
You're
I've gotten so
using
far. Is like a
everything.
base level, like acquaintances,
You weren't
And-
immediately cruel to me.
and I don't like. I haven't had like a deep, meaningful friendship yet at this point. I'm just
Okay.
scraping by,
Yeah.
essentially. Pretty lonely, in fact. Just a lonely artist that doesn't know how to live her life.
Thomas is perfectly content. Thomas
Okay.
likes opium.
It's fair. Yeah.
Alright. What's playing?
Well, guys, so do we know how far the loony bin is in relation to the apartment?
It was on the map somewhere.
It's on the map.
Well, if you all go there, me and Otto, where do you want to go? I mean, we can go with them, of course.
Probably.
Mike's
all
only got
together.
2 spots, though.
I
3, maybe.
Ride. I don't know. Somehow we could fit
Yeah.
4.
well, do you think
Figure it
movie star that you have the money where you could get us a taxi?
Yeah.
Didn't you just sell a painting for $50 US?
They don't know that.
No.
Yeah, I thought we were with you.
You were
No,
not.
we weren't at the building.
You were there
We
when
were
they
there,
commissioned
like,
it, but you
right.
weren't there for the pain.
I mean, yeah.
I still know it's.
We could get a
I
taxi
mean,
to
you're
the middle
so
of town.
popular.
You flatter me. Yeah.
Krueger, I assumed you had a car. Someone as famous as you surely
Oh.
would have a car.
Well, I do. It's just in the shop right now.
I have a plane.
Otto here, he's...
That'll help.
I was promised a car once.
Camel.
Oh,
Camel.
that's,
Camel.
must have been one of those recruiters. Yeah.
Yeah, one of them.
Anyway, yeah, I think I'll go talk to the police chief or the investigator.
Inspector Krieg.
Inspector Krieg, yes.
That's right.
So we're gonna go by Grossman's house, and you guys are gonna go to the police.
Meet at the loony bin
Meet at the loony bin.
after? Yeah.
So that's what we'll do. Camel. Hey.
So, headed out. How are you guys getting around? Taxi?
I call it taxi. Yeah.
Can I fashion some sort of rig where there's like a sidecar, a back car, and also a diagonal back car? So there's 4 individual pockets on this motorbike.
So there's 2 sidecars and a trailer.
You want?
Yeah,
that's what you want.
You want to fashion that on the street here?
yeah.
We just find some small boy with a newspaper cart or something, kick him and steal the cart.
A rickshaw.
Yeah. Tie it to the back of the motorcycle.
Oh God, you're gaining weight.
It's that puppy food.
So shit.
I thought you were taking her all the way out.
All right. You wait out here.
Alright, on the curb with you.
Camel's not our dog anymore.
Just decided.
The decision has been made. So you guys leave the place about 11. As you guys are leaving the scene all together to go your separate ways, a newspaper boy comes up, says, "Death stalks Berlin."
Sorry.
I like
Death stalker too now. What are you doing?
I have a toe cramp, sorry.
Okay, I thought you were trying to read the book.
I can't
But you were
read
just
a little.
standing there looking right
I'm
down.
looking at my toe, sorry.
How do we win?
How much does the paper cost? Like,
$1 US.
200 German marks.
I'll give you 100.
I hold up like to whatever the denomination for that is. You mind if I see that, kid?
Hands you the newspaper. Police have reported three. Hang on.
Police have reported.
Police have reported 3 separate murders in and around the Friedrichshain neighborhood in the last 24 hours. One body, that of a woman known only to locals as Lulu, was found by students of the Andreas Gymnasium School, Kopenstraff 76, up among the branches of a tree. If we didn't know better, we would say she climbed the tree to escape a wild animal, but was pursued and torn apart up there. One of the officers informed our reporter. We now must ask, is there a bear in Berlin? 2 other bodies were pulled from the Spree River. Inspector Krieg of the criminal police has refused to comment on the ongoing case, but notes that both women were far too mangled to make a positive identification at this time. Reports of missing persons in the Friedrichshain district will be forwarded to Inspector Krieg while the case remains open, but many of the residents are unregistered immigrants, and there seems little hope that these ladies unknown will be identified anytime soon.
Oh, and I kind of like just hand the paper over to Eden.
Oh no, that's Lulu who we talked to.
Definitely seems that way.
Do you think she was targeted because she talked to us?
I think she was probably targeted because she was a former victim.
By Grossman?
I mean, I would doubt that's a coincidence.
I send a text over to Just
I pay the newspaper boy to run to the other side of the city and tell them.
Jump to the moon, boy.
You'll
Jump
find
back.
the man with the motorcycle and his...
No, you are all still together.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So
No.
yeah, I
This is
relay,
as you were leaving.
Yeah.
yeah, I relay that all to them.
Oh, that's terrible. I thought Grossman was dead.
well,
Yeah.
maybe someone is
Maybe
continuing
Grossman.
his work. Maybe he had a partner.
Partner, or maybe Grossman was innocent.
I don't know about that.
I mean, if he was hiring prostitutes and doing
Making meat pies out
weird
of them.
things with them, I doubt he was innocent.
Never mind.
Lulu even said he did strange things to her, although she lived.
Well, he's dead, and Lulu is as well now, so something's going.
Yeah, this sounds like a job for the police, though. They should definitely get on this.
Yeah, I'll hold my breath on that one.
Huh. You can only hope in society.
Thank God we pay our taxes.
Kid is walking off. Bear in Berlin. Whore found in tree.
Yeah. Sorry.
Boy, have you ever seen a bear in Berlin?
I'll tell you if you give me 3,000 German marks.
I don't think you have. That's all that matters to me.
Thomas just takes a drag off the cigarette. He's like, I've seen a few bears. Thanks.
Hans is just like, really? At the zoo?
There is a zoo, yeah.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, yes.
Huh. Who would have thought?
There's
Hey,
3 of
kid,
them there.
go
There
check
is
the
a
zoo.
zoo.
They were in town.
You guys joke about sleeping bears after reading the article.
Thomas gets the idea that nobody got his joke, and he just starts walking towards the to try and get a taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna make precedent. Hans is very aware of all of the sexualities in Berlin,
Okay.
but has no experience with any of them.
No radar.
No radar.
Mhm.
None. Alright.
Always surprised. You're straight.
Every time. You're a man that likes women
You assume that everyone is asexual.
until they tell you otherwise.
That's good for you. Good on you.
So,
Oh, now it would be Canadian.
The opposite of Tim.
cool. You guys get a cab.
Yeah.
Go that way. You guys get your
We're gonna
motorbike.
ride.
Alright, I've got the goggles on. Hit it, Otto.
You start heading out of town again.
I really hope Otto and Krueger end up with like this bromance.
Pass.
There you go.
Good work. You can mark it.
Ah.
So, you guys go to the police station, I assume, to talk to Inspector Creek, and you guys go to the apartment building.
Yeah.
We'll start with Krieg first. So, go to the head police office on Alexander's Platz. Bustling about with different people in cop uniforms, some people in suits.
Alright, Otto.
How
Just
you-
blend right in.
How are you guys going in?
It's like a stealth immediately.
I mean, considering
Crash
we're
out.
wearing the same exact thing, we're just gonna walk.
What are we wearing? It's
Good
like a
question.
suit. Some kind of
It would
suit, yeah.
it would most likely be a daytime suit. Yeah. One of the day-to-day kinds.
Yes.
So how are you guys going in? You walk inside, you see a man behind a desk. He's like stamping stuff and writing stuff down.
Alright, Otto.
Game plan a little bit. What do you?
Yeah. Remember, Otto, I'm a producer and you're my lead actor, okay? Yeah? You've got experience acting as me, so
Okay, that's
act
true.
as
That's true.
lead actor. You got this.
Got it.
Alright. Walk straight up.
Yeah, can I help you?
Yes, I'm a famous movie producer that you will hear of soon. I'm here looking for information on the most recent crimes of Grossman. I was hoping to speak with Inspector Krieg. I heard he was on the case.
What's your name? You're a producer?
Ah, yes, Hans.
Hans.
Yes.
Do you have a last name, Hans?
Krueger.
Hans Krueger.
Yes.
I make a credit rating roll.
It's a pass.
Oh yeah, you were in that one movie. What was that? You were doing the thing?
Yes, the thing with the monkey in the car, and yes,
Yeah.
that one. That was me. Yes.
Yeah, you were dancing.
Yeah, that was early in my career.
You had on like fatigues and stuff, and
Yeah. It's one of those yeah. Anyway,
I think you also like killed like 5 tigers.
you know, that actually happened too.
Really?
Yes.
And they just left it in.
They
wasn't
thought about
scripted?
cutting it though. You know.
Wow.
Those animal activists. There's so many of them these days.
There are.
2 or 3.
Fuck 'em, right?
I hope no animal activist ever takes over the country.
Okay. And what about who's your friend here?
This is my new lead actor.
Oh yeah. What have you been in?
Many films. Many.
Well, name one.
They're Russian. You wouldn't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They're
Russian, eh?
Yes.
many nationalities. Not just Russian.
It's actually making
It's
fun of
German.
Russians.
Yeah, it's a German film, but yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's funny. That's great. So you need to talk to Inspector Creek.
Yes.
Yes.
I was hoping to ask him some questions.
Well, he said not to disturb him with the multiple bodies found mutilated today, but
This is it's on a lighter note.
this is about a movie, right?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. No,
He
this
does
is,
love movies.
just consider us one of the press.
No.
Make a persuade roll. Do you have persuade? Or
Let's see.
charm?
I do have persuade. That's a pass.
All right.
It's normal.
All right. I'll take you back here. So he gets up, takes it back, goes to the door. The door is shut. You see Inspector Krieg listed on the door. Make a listen roll as you approach.
I rolled a 9.
Are they trying to get into where again?
I also passed.
police.
28 out of 30.
They're going to go talk to the police inspector. So you both passed.
Yes.
But as you are approaching the door, before you get there, before anyone knocks, you hear a woman's voice also inside this office. And it sounds like very familiar. What kind of successes did you guys have?
Hard.
Normal.
Hard. Yeah, you would recognize the voice from last night as Anita Berber's voice.
Is that Anita? Anita Berber?
Yeah. So the guy is about to go knock on the door to let Inspector Krieg know, unless he wants to do anything to stop him.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't catch your name, officer. What was that again?
I'm gonna stand closer to the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand opposite to try to turn him away from Otto.
Oh, Will Frick.
Will Frick, yes. You said you saw one of my movies. Did you see my most recent one?
What was your most recent one?
Oh, it was the one with the Chinese man.
Chinaman.
Yes.
And
the one with the
you
Chinaman.
had to hunt him down. He was killing everyone.
You did see it. Oh, good. Yes. It was a smaller film, of course. Hasn't spread.
It was
too
really
far.
compassionate, I thought.
Yeah.
I like that you didn't let him suffer at the end.
I like seeing diversity in film.
You know, it's great to have those people around, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. He was paid very well. I will have you know.
And you actually killed just like the Tigers.
Better than the Tigers, really.
That's amazing. So
But he didn't die.
you guys are talking about the Chinaman movie.
Yeah.
You're trying to listen
Yeah, I was
closer.
trying
You can hear, you listen, get closer to the door and listen, and you can hear a kiss going on inside there.
Must be a wet one.
That's
You,
right.
It's a
you
weird
hear,
kiss.
You hear a kiss.
Yeah.
Yes. Starting to get aroused.
And she says, I'll see you later, darling. And you hear steps coming towards the door.
We continue and we'll knock. Yeah.
Yeah, you knock.
Yes.
Yeah, you knock. He says, one second. And the door opens and Anita Berber steps out.
Anita, we meet again.
Oh, hello, handsome. Hello, dollface.
Yes.
She has 2 chimps.
And that's it. Different ones.
She saw somebody else with one chimp and was like,
Oh no. No.
She has a jar also, and she's has some flower petals in there. And she's eating them.
Yep. The worst thing I've ever heard.
Anita.
It's so
Funny
good to
running
s-
into you.
Oh yes, it's so good to see you.
Yes.
What are you doing here?
Oh, we came to talk to Inspector Krieg about a movie.
Ooh,
Yes.
interesting.
And you?
Oh, let's just keep that secret for now. Would you like a petal?
What is it?
Oh, it's chloroform and ether mixed together, and then I swirl it around and eat it.
Well, it sounds like you need all of them that you can get.
Would you like one? What was your name?
Otto.
Otto.
Yes, we had quite a stimulating chat last night, didn't we?
We do not. I don't think.
I thought we
Damn.
did.
No. In fact, the opposite.
You must not remember.
Indeed. Maybe not. I forget so easily.
We did a lot of cocaine.
She did eat another petal. Weird how I don't remember.
I have 2 monkeys now.
That's fantastic. I see them. They're lovely.
Yes. Well, auf Wiedersehen.
She feeds some petals to the monkey.
Yeah, we just step aside.
Yeah, step aside, let her out. The guy, Will Frick, that brought you back here. And here's Inspector Krieg. And there's a man behind the desk inside.
Do you have any questions? questions for him? Because I didn't get that far in my head.
You whisper that to him. Yeah.
No.
So he's
No, I meant
he's
to
behind the
say
desk
that.
smoking. He's like, he's a bit red faced and stuff. Come in, sit down, and we'll cut back to you guys later. So, you guys.
Think about
Game plan.
So, the others. You take a tax
Yeah,
and you pay for it.
he paid for it.
yeah.
You said you called the tax.
You called us. So
I
you
literally
have to pay.
saw you get paid. Like no, I
We'll
called
split
it.
it. We'll split it.
Oh. Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Thomas like looks at you like that you expected him to pay for it, and
I didn't. I
Clearly.
thought we were gonna split it.
like all right.
Also, let's write up an
as-
expense report to give to the prince so that he can write this off and give us the money for it.
Yeah, all right. And I like hold like a bill up to the cab driver. And I'm like, slow down when you get to the address, and just park kind of across the street.
Yeah, so you go through. Sound of trains coming and going is constant in this area of town. The apartments are very old and look cheaply built. So yeah, you pull up alongside on the other side of the street. Some people are walking about and stuff.
I'm just looking to see if there's like a police presence here still.
There is not at all.
Got it. Then I go ahead and
He was
pay him
arrested many months ago.
got it. I just want to make sure. So I
Should we have him stay?
keep the car running for us. All right.
We won't.
All right. Yeah, we head inside, try and find.
I will work on my paintings.
I'm writing a book as well. I love animals.
It's about my struggles.
I'm also a painter.
How nice.
Yeah.
I'm a better painter than you.
Okay, so we'll just go to the apartment.
You get a bad feeling from this guy.
Oh boy, we got dolls out. The more you learn about this cab driver, the less you like him.
Duck.
Scare him. Skank him.
We kill him.
Yeah.
That's how the campaign ends. We get in trouble for killing a peaceful man, Adolf Hitler.
So, the apartment's old, cheaply built. Walking through the echoing entryway, the air smells of stale dishwater. A bank of post boxes show a variety of names for each apartment. They all have different names tags on there and stuff, except for one. There's no numbers on any of the doors to the apartment, so and it's however you want to find out which apartment it could be.
Is there? I'm guessing there's no like front desk or anything.
No.
Do I see anyone running around, like kids playing outside, or
Nope.
There's no one in the hallways or anything.
No.
can I roll for luck to see if I find anybody?
You can roll for a navigate to try to find where you're going.
Ooh, I rolled a 1.
I rolled not a 1.
All right. So you can mark it. You're like, all right. Name doesn't have anything on it. I'm going to that one. You immediately find out where to go. It's up a few flights of stairs.
I have a base navigate too.
Nice. That's badass.
It's on the top floor. So there's an apartment. There's several other apartments here. Let's see. So, as you are walking in, roll a d6.
1.
6.
One person, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Well, you
We'll
rolled
go
first.
with you. So, you get to the right hallway. There's a sweaty, rotund man with a bad comb-over going into one of the other doors in this hallway. Looks to be in his late 40s. He turns and looks at you. as you guys come into the hallway, and he tries to get inside his apartment.
Hey there. One moment.
Yes.
And I just go, police inspector, and I like just like hold my wallet up
Mm-hmm.
and then quickly like put it away real quick. We're here.
Max Harton.
I believe you probably know why we're here. If you've seen a paper.
Yes.
What did you ever have any contact with your former neighbor?
I never witnessed anything violent or depraved. Okay? I sometimes joined in for drinks at the Red Mill Cabaret. We like to take some of his girls there.
Did he ever say anything that set you off, or would confuse you, or it just didn't sound normal?
He was just a really quiet guy, you know. Kept to himself, mostly. Just tried to avoid it.
So how do you know he brought his dates there? Did you go with him on his dates?
Yeah,
or-
I sometimes went with him, yes.
Did you ever have was it like a double date situation? Did he ever treat your girlfriends or your dates strangely?
No, I don't see anyone really.
Can I look inside his apartment while he's talking to her? Just like to the side of him?
Yeah, I mean you can't see much. You can make a spot hidden roll.
That's a normal success.
I mean it's pretty dark in there.
Yeah.
He doesn't even turn the lights on
Would
yet.
you mind if we maybe came in, cup of coffee, tea, we could chat a little bit?
No. I've been working all night. I need to get some rest.
I put my hand on just like the banister of the door. It's like, let's have a seat. And I want to intimidate him. I don't want to stand over
Make
him.
an intimidate roll with a bonus die.
Oh, glad I have a bonus then. Yeah, that goes from a 93 to a 3.
Oh,
Okay. I said, okay.
Go ahead and have a seat.
All right. He leads you inside to his apartment. Very shabby looking, very small. Nothing really too noticeable here, but he sits you down. You're police, right? What were your names?
We're asking you the questions. And I'm
Right.
just like walking around the apartment.
Right. Look. Make a psychology roll.
can I too?
100. I knew it was going to come eventually.
I passed. Normal though.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just scary.
When he mentioned he never saw anything violent or depraved, he looked away from you at that point.
So Max, when you said you didn't see anything violent or depraved, you seem to be hiding something. I think it'd be best that you go ahead and get that off your chest, don't you think?
I just put my fist on the table and kind of lean over him.
Women are dying, Max.
Look. I won't get in trouble, right?
Of course
We just
not.
need the information, Max.
What do you
Your
mean
na-
women are dying?
You'll be protected.
What do you mean women are dying?
Didn't you see the paper?
What? Grossman? Grossman killed himself yesterday.
I put my hand in my pocket and pulled just a pair of the brass knuckles out and set my fist back up on the table. Finish that thought.
What are you talking about? I don't understand. People are dying?
A woman was killed this morning.
So?
There's a woman who had contact with Grossman.
Okay.
So maybe finish
What did you see?
It's not my fault, right? I sometimes Grossman would come stumbling in with one or more prostitutes in the evening, and I would, sit outside his door and peep through a hole that was drilled into his door.
So you watched him.
Yeah, I did watch him. Yeah.
And what
You
would
watched
see?
him kill the women, or you watched
No,
him?
no, hurt them, have sex with them. I didn't see any killings. No,
How would he hurt them?
beating them, cutting them, strangling them.
As I hear this, I just get up and start to look through all of his shit. Just start tearing the apartment apart.
Yeah. His apartment, it's, like I said, very normal. However, you do find in your search for it, and you're like, he's intimidated by you, you can do whatever you want. You do find some pictures that he's taken of Grossman with some girls and stuff.
I take the pictures and I put them in my coat.
So you're telling me you never got involved, Max? You never wanted to
No,
also...
I wanted to watch. That's it. It's not a crime.
You just get off
Well,
on it.
so you just watched women get hurt and...
Yeah.
How many women did he kill? Because you never told anyone.
Oh, I don't know how many he killed. He was with women constantly, prostitutes.
Did any of those same women ever come up as missing or killed after you saw him hurting them?
I didn't see their faces clearly.
That wasn't important to you, huh?
No, it wasn't. He smiles at that.
I literally, as soon as he smiles, I just fucking like hit him in the forehead
Yeah.
with the brass knuckles.
Yeah. Roll for fighting.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hard success.
Alright. Roll for damage.
Fuck.
Yeah, you might just kill.
Yeah, that'll be that's
damage.
1, that's 6, so 7 damage. Yeah, because I do
What are you
D3 plus D6 because my damage bonus is a D6.
God damn.
And you have a +1 for your brass knuckles.
Oh yeah, so it's 8 damage.
Is he dead?
You've just killed man.
Can we say he punched him with his bare fist instead?
Oh, so it does 7 damage. That's the difference.
You punch him right in the head. He goes out cold.
Can I check for his pulse?
He does have a pulse. He's not dead. He took a major wound.
I just shake the blood off my fist and put the brass knuckle back in my pocket.
While he's out, I'll watch him. Maybe you search the rest of the place.
Yeah, just
You don't find anything else.
I leave him
We
there.
should call,
This guy knew nothing.
we should call in an anonymous tip. Maybe
For what?
get this guy in
Peeping
somehow.
Tom.
Yeah.
I toss a few of the pictures. I tie his hands behind the chair, and then I throw a few of the pictures on top of him.
Let's leave some out in the
Just
hallway
say-
too. Like so when people walk by, let's leave the door open so people will come find him with the pictures.
I was just gonna call the police.
Oh, yeah, that
and
works
like
too,
after
yeah.
we were done, like call from a payphone and then
Okay.
tell them where his apartment is.
This gentleman has information on Grossman.
Yeah, exactly.
Or something.
The murders.
And then we'll go to Grossman's apartment now.
So, you go to Grossman's. Let's see here. Make a spot and roll with a bonus die.
That's really good. I can only get better if I get
67, which is not a success.
I had an extreme.
Okay.
You're here to look for stuff. I'm here to scare people.
You do see as you
Kill them.
get to the door. The door, for one, is unlocked. 2, there's a small hole about 1/8 of an inch in diameter drilled through the door just above the latch. So, inside the apartment, it's simply a large living room, bedroom area with a tiled kitchen containing a wood-burning stove and tile countertop. There's a large dormer window stretching nearly from the floor up to the apex of the mansard roof, emitting quite a lot of light and offering a view of the courtyard area 4 floors up. The wallpaper is soot-stained and peeling, and there's a fair amount of soot on the floors. Make a spot hidden roll.
There we go. That's a normal success.
And mine is normal too.
Just normal. Interesting.
Can I say I'm really looking and roll
No.
with a bonus die?
No. Anyway, there's no other furniture in this apartment. Both of you, this place looks very familiar from your dreams last night. Yeah. As you do that, there's a knock on the door.
I look through the people.
It's huge. The people.
And there's a woman, a middle-aged woman, a woman of ample bosom and even more ample personality. 54-year-old woman knocks on the door. Hello, what are you doing in here?
I don't answer. I just keep looking at the people.
I don't answer either.
Did you lock the door?
I've got my hand on the door, holding it shut.
Someone is in here.
I'm waiting to latch it. I'm just holding it shut.
You can come out now. Fine. I guess I'll have to call the police.
Is there a fire escape on any of the windows?
Nope.
Did she walk away?
No. She did not.
Then I don't leave until she leaves. I know she can't call the police from here.
I guess I'm going. No noise.
While he's holding the door and watching her, I'm searching the apartment. I'm going through things. I'm trying to find journals. I'm trying to find like stuff.
You already did get a hard success that I needed, so you didn't find it. I'm sorry.
I'm still searching. I'm still looking.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'll go into the bedroom and look in there.
This is all one area. It's really small.
It's a studio.
Studio apartment.
I mean, yeah.
I can't roll again if I just keep searching while he's doing that.
I'm just waiting for her to walk away so we can like leave out. as
You
soon as she
hear
goes.
the voice say, "Mannheim." Yes. I need you to call the police. There's someone in Grossman's apartment. Okay.
I like put the brass knuckles on in like a very obvious way where Ian can see me. Start to go to the door.
And make a lot of punches on
I-
Millie's lady.
Literally, he like takes his
I'm
hand
like-
off the door and pulls like a little opium pipe out. He's like, "All right, you're gonna have to do this."
It's like a Popeye moment
We're
where
investigating Grossman's murder.
You shout that.
You shout that.
I'm like holding an opium pipe.
Hold
Like,
on, Thomas. Hold on, Thomas. Or hold on, Jeremy.
hold on, Thomas.
I say a different name.
Hold on, Thomas Schaefer of the Sing Club.
No, I changed
home
the name.
address is
I changed the name. Hold on, ma'am. We're here on official business.
You open the door.
No.
Open up.
I literally open the door now and I'm just standing
Yeah,
there
you
with my
can
hand
see-
in my pocket.
Middle-aged woman, ample bosom.
ample pussy.
More ample
Even
personality.
more ample personality. She looks at all of you. She's smoking a cigarette. You know, I called the cops on Grossman. Who are you people?
We're special investigators that the police have brought in. Since another woman has died, they're turning to some outside sources. Do you know anything about this case?
Oh yes, I'm the one that called him in. I caught him.
Yes.
How did
what,
you catch him?
What cued you in, of course.
All the screaming, groans.
It was very intuitive of you.
Weeks and weeks.
A middle-aged man comes up next to her. He's like, "I got the police on the line."
You might want.
Oh, actually, we received an anonymous tip about your neighbor down the hallway. What's his name? Portly gentleman?
Conrad Bohm?
Conrad Baum, I believe that was.
That was not his name.
I believe his name's Max.
Oh, Max.
I just took it as like, yeah, we knew his name. That guy.
He seems to be connected with Grossman. Ma'am, did you ever notice anything between Max and Grossman?
Well, you see this hole here?
Right.
I drilled it.
Why would you do that?
Keep an eye on him, I always say.
So did you also watch while Grossman hurt women?
Oh, I don't know if I'd say that under oath.
What did
Thomas like reaches back in his pocket.
What did you see?
And then his wife, yes, my name is Helene Itzig. This is my husband, Mannheim. We caught the butcher. Honestly, we're heroes.
It sounds like
And then Mannheim's like, yeah, he did owe us money. but
So
we knew for a while. She's like hits him.
Like Thomas is just like gritting his teeth and standing there, like
Kill this apartment.
he's honestly considering it. Just like they're all people who knew what was happening. And just,
Helen's like, no, we didn't know, but once we knew, we called
it
the
sounds
police.
like you knew, Helene.
How long
It
did
sounds
it
like
take?
if he drew the hole into the door, that'd be an interesting thing to tell the police, wouldn't it?
Oh, well, I'll lie.
what an admission to a peace officer.
You're a peace officer.
I just told you that.
The League of Nations.
Yes.
Wow.
And I heard it. I'll corroborate.
Brand new league.
And I'm sure Max will also tell the police to get some sort of deal.
Look, what? When she says, what do you want?
Information.
We gave you everything.
I clearly didn't.
There were screams.
If you gave us everything, then we need nothing of you, and we'll just turn you into the police.
For what? We did nothing. We turned him into the
You
police.
drilled the hole. You saw these
We can
crimes
drill
before
holes.
they happened.
We can drill
You
holes.
drilled holes, and it sounds like your husband watched as Grossman,
No.
watched as Grossman raped and hurt and potentially murdered young women. What an
Look,
interesting
I
husband.
went to the
he'd be.
cabaret with him sometimes to drink as well.
Helene, how does that make you feel, your husband watching young women get raped?
How? And I look at the woman and I go, how do you think your husband's gonna hold up under interrogation?
Probably not well.
I would have to agree with you.
It's a shame he drilled that hole in all by himself.
It's a
Did
shame.
she drill that hole, or did she have anything to do with it?
Oh, she told me to.
Got it.
So, Helene, you also like watching women get
We should be
raped.
writing all this down. No pen.
I'm writing it down
Yeah.
as they're doing this.
Look, we're done with you. We're going to call the police.
You're not done.
Could you remind me what she said her last name was? It was Helene Zurich.
It's Zig.
And
It's Zig.
It's Zig.
It Zig. Helene.
I pull the brass
Helene,
knuckles out of
it's
my
Zig.
coat pocket and just stand there with it at my side.
And she's like, you see that man now? Take care of this. And she just walks back to her apartment.
I grab her. I
grab
want to
her?
grab the back of her shirt and be like, "Where are you going? We're not done with our
Mannheim, are
questions."
you gonna stop
She's
this?
going to try to shove you.
I go to intervene with that. Does Mannheim try to stop me?
Yes, he would.
Okay.
Alright, so she's going to try to attack. She's instigating action. She's going to go first and then going in dex order. So, what's your dexes?
My dex is a 71.
My dex is a 65.
Adam is 71. Morgan is 65.
Built for performance.
Okay. She's going first. She does. Goddamn, she's good.
Can I try to
She rolled
dodge?
16. Yeah, dodge or fight back.
I rolled a 45, which is a pass, barely.
She almost. What kind of success?
Normal.
Yeah, so she did get a hard. She almost got an extreme. So she swings back on you. Let's see here. She does 3 damage to you. Smacks you upside the head. You let an old lady go. All right, now it is Adam's turn.
So yeah, I just walk
He
towards
turns back.
her. I just walk directly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like start walking directly towards her because he's trying to stop me.
Yeah.
As
You're
soon as
faster.
he puts a hand out, I just clock him with the brass knuckles.
Yeah, you want to hit him? Go ahead.
Normal success.
He actually dodged.
I walk right by him
Yeah.
as he moves out of the way.
Yeah, he dodges out of the way.
Yeah.
All right, Morgan, your turn.
I'm gonna pull my switchblade and hold it against her throat.
Jesus. Guys.
Thomas goes, whoa now.
All right, go ahead. Fighting roll.
I just want to hold it against her throat, like a
Blunt force
intimidate her
only.
to stop.
So yeah, that'd be like a maneuver to hold her in place.
Yeah.
Let
Okay.
me tell you something.
Still fighting brawl.
Putting a knife against someone's throat doesn't always go how you think it will.
Okay. Then I just want to I just want to use it to intimidate, to hold her.
You wanted to hold her, yeah.
Okay.
You would think.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
fighting brawl.
I rolled a 65.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She dodges.
It's fucking professional boxing older couple.
No, what the fuck?
Mannheim is gonna try to come for you. He rolled a 2.
I'll try and dodge. I obliterated everyone I was coming into contact with except for this elderly couple. Yeah, normal success.
Yeah, so let's see. He does 3 automatically.
What?
Because he critted. He got
Oh, he got a crit. Yeah.
Oh, good. So just does 4 last one. So he just does 3 because he's an elderly man. He's weak. So he crits, but he only does 3 because he rolled bad. There we go.
He like punches me in the chest and it kind of really hurt. I was like, oh.
Oh, that's weird.
As soon as he does that, yeah, I want to respond in kind with
So
a
it's her turn. It's her turn now. The lady of great bosom and personality. She's gonna attack you. She sees your switchblade out. She doesn't have a weapon, so
She's gonna rake you with her claws.
that's gonna be a miss on her, unless you want to fight back. Might as well.
might as well. No reason not to. Reroll.
Okay, that's a fail.
Okay, doesn't work. Okay, Adam.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing on him. Yeah, so that's almost a hard success.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yeah. So that will be. So keeping with the same, that'll be 2 plus 1. So that will be only 3 damage, actually.
Well done. You're using a brass knuckle.
Yeah.
That's a +1.
So yeah, 4 damage.
It's 4 damage.
Yeah.
He goes down. He's very weak. You smack him upside the head. He leans against the wall. Yeah, he goes up against the wall, smacks and crumples.
And I start walking just like Terminator style towards the wall.
Morgan, your turn. You have the switchblade against this middle-aged
I just
woman.
want to grapple her essentially. And hold her.
Her massive bosom
And personality.
and
I'm
personality.
counting that as a 10, so it's 15.
Okay. Yeah, good. She fumbles.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
Since I'm just not wanting to use the switchblade on her, I'm just wanting to use it to threaten her. Can I do my normal fighting brawl damage, or just grapple her?
What are you trying to do?
I'm literally trying to get behind her and hold her, and just hold it against.
Yeah,
her.
it's a fighting brawl.
Okay.
You don't even have to do any damage if you just want to maneuver
That's
around
all
her
I
and
want
hold
to do.
her.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you fight with her. You got her locked up. She'd have to do a strength roll to break out. and
So
stuff.
my face, I'm imagining, is right against her ear, and I'm just gonna whisper. I was like, "You want to maybe stop fighting and tell me that you like watching little girls get raped, you cunt?" I'm just whispering in her ear.
Yeah.
You want to maybe calm down,
Schaefer's just walking towards her.
or do you want to keep this facade up?
She gives up and she's like, "What do you want? Leave me be. I don't know anything."
Sounds like you know quite a lot, and I want all the information you have. Spill.
I walk over to her
Or
husband.
would you like us to finish what we started with your husband?
Yeah, I walk over and just
You're a
grab him
painter.
by.
Yeah. Now I'm a badass.
Schaefer's.
Also, I want to say, I know these people are watching women get raped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is I am livid.
Yeah.
I am so angry that
Also,
all of these
I-
people knew these women were, and I liked Lulu. I met Lulu the day before, and we talked, and now she's dead, and I think these people might in some way be involved. I have gone over the edge
Absolutely.
of anger.
Sure.
I just pick her husband's
I'm
head
ready
up
to kill
off
these
the ground and hold it.
She's like, "All right, fine. All right. My idiot husband sometimes drank with him, right? And we loaned. Well, We owed him quite a lot of money. We owed Grossman quite a lot of money. And we had known for some time that some things were happening in his apartment, but we never did anything because it's not our business. But once we owed him all that money,
It became your business.
it became quite easy to just report him to the police. And that's all we did.
I walk into her apartment.
Yeah.
You just start
Shabby.
tearing it apart.
Again, it's like a one-room type thing.
Yeah.
There's nothing in here.
I walk out.
Did you bring the husband in there?
Yeah, I drag him inside.
Yeah. All right, let me go. I
So I'm
told
not
you.
finding any evidence that they were involved.
It's meant. Looks like they just did this for blackmail.
We could tie them up, still call the police.
Police won't do
Anonymous tip.
anything. We were never here, do you understand me?
I understand.
If I come back, I will make you bite the curb outside. You understand me?
If more
Make an
women.
intimidator roll with 2 bonus times.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still holding the dice to a throw,
one
yeah.
of the dice.
49. 9. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
extreme.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Let me go.
If more women die, I'm gonna come check on you again.
More women die. What are you talking about?
Seems attached to
I
Grossman
pull
in some
the
way.
newspaper out of my back pocket and I throw it to her.
Uh-huh. She reads it. What does that have to do with
Before
me?
She's one of Grossman's girls.
that you probably could have saved if you turned them in much sooner.
He's dead. What are you talking about?
Maybe he has a partner. Maybe you guys know who that partner is and you don't even know.
All you need to know is if you say anything to us about us being here, anything to anyone at all, you're going to have problems. Do you understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And I start to leave.
Yeah. You let her go?
Yeah.
Okay. You let her leave. She gets back into her apartment, shuts the door quick. You guys start heading out.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back to you guys. You guys are at the police station.
I'm like hyperventilating as we leave. I'm like,
Yes! Yeah, make a sanity roll, actually. Both of you.
Can I have bonus die 'cause I'm accustomed to violence?
It was more like that they all knew.
Yeah.
I passed my sanity.
I got a 4.
If you pass the 0, yeah, there you go.
These dice are roll.
With the police inside, the Inspector Krieg has you both sit down. Yes. Who are you, gentlemen? Sorry about that. I was working on a case with her. You know.
Well, we know Anita.
We're acquainted, yes. Anita's a good friend.
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm Hans Krueger. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Inspector Krieg.
Yeah.
Otto.
Otto.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your last name, Otto?
Wolf.
Strong name, Otto.
Yes.
We,
Cigarette?
oh, yes, of course.
Oh, thank you.
He's both cigarette. Do you light the cigarette and smoke it?
I inspect it slightly beforehand.
Nope.
Well, it seems like a normal cigarette. Do you smoke it, Toby?
Fucking hate you. What is this nonsense?
Just asking if you smoke it.
No, I'm gonna talk, so I can't light it up yet. But
You don't light it.
not yet. I'm just.
Do
gonna
you
start speaking.
do you take it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it.
I just hold it. Okay, sure. So,
Yes,
what can I do you for, gentlemen?
yes. I represent a new up-and-coming film house, and we're looking into doing a movie on Grossman.
Yeah.
I know it still kind of plagues the station with the recent findings. We read the newspaper and heard about the murders.
Yeah. I mean,
A bear, right?
a bear?
A bear in the city, right?
That's what
Yeah.
the newspapers are saying.
Yeah, the newspapers were saying there's a bear responsible for the killing
Yeah.
this morning.
Seems unlikely.
Why is that?
Well, I've never seen a bear loose in the city. Did the zoo lose one?
I don't think the zoo lost one.
I see.
But I don't know. We have a pretty shitty zoo. So
They do have
I've
small
enjoyed it on
dogs.
occasion.
You've been to the zoo before?
Yes, yes.
I've never been to the zoo.
Well, I've been there many times.
It's a
They
fine
have-
establishment.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite animal at the zoo?
Many of them are good. Maybe like a giraffe or wolves.
I always
Wolves.
liked apes.
Apes are good. Yes.
You like chimps?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
They're my favorite.
I love chimps. So,
Better.
have you started to smoke that cigarette yet,
Love
Toby?
gyms.
Not yet. We're still conversing.
Interesting. But you have.
I have it in my
Yeah,
fingers.
yeah.
I'm just waving it about.
Just smell it.
All right, you're good to go, Ted.
Yeah, Hans just
Pass
immediately is like, oh yeah, this is normal conversation. Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
So you
Yes,
you want to do a film on Grossman?
yes. And we were hoping that you could answer just a couple of quick questions. Is all.
Sure, I guess.
Possibly even help with the production. Be a expert subject on the subject matter.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, we have his journal. I mean, he's actually down in the morgue right now.
Oh, would we? I mean,
Would we have
it would-
time today to
It would
see
help
the
with
body?
the movie. To
It'll help with the movie, eh?
yeah.
Oh yes, we need to find the right actor, of course.
True.
Yes.
You
Yes.
would. Tell you what,
Your name could be in the credits.
it could be.
I very well could be.
I do love movies
Oh,
since
good.
they were invented 3 years ago.
Yes.
You could be a star.
You saw me in the
Hate all
Chinaman,
these
didn't you?
remakes.
What if? Maybe you could play yourself in the movie.
I could blame myself.
Potentially.
That's a very good
You,
idea.
you can
Otto.
guarantee that for me right now.
I can't
Sure.
guarantee anything at the moment,
That's-
but
You
it's-
can't guarantee that. I thought
We
you.
need to make sure that the information's good enough to make a movie. You know,
Yes, yes,
has to
that's a good
capture the
point.
audience.
The script must be written.
But yes, if your role is in it, you would play it. Guaranteed.
Make a persuade roll or fast talk.
No, this is gonna happen. It's not
This
happening.
is gonna happen. I failed.
Okay.
Yeah.
39.
Do you have either of those?
I'm looking for fast talk.
Look, gentlemen, I'd love to help you, but I'm not putting my life on the line for a non-binding promise.
It's not your life. There's not. How would you put it in your
My
life on the
life
line?
and such.
You're like, but we're not asking you to quit the police.
Look, I got a
force.
book coming off the heels of this. Absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
no question.
You know, we can change that book into a movie. It'd
film.
sell 100,000 more copies easily. You'd make 1,000 more than what you'd make off that book.
This could launch your movie career.
You're a handsome man.
Have I seen you?
you-
Have
you-
I seen you in anything?
Oh,
most
have
certainly.
you been to the cinema recently?
Recently, yeah, nothing going on.
Oh, surely you've maybe seen me in the recent movie, The Chinaman.
Oh yes, of course.
Smash hit China.
That was a movie with Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan, but they renamed it to The Foreigner.
Jackie Chan Sr.
It's a literal movie.
That actually happened.
That was a terrifying film. Bit woke for me, but
Ah,
A
well,
little political.
if we do end up making this and you're in it, you could put your own spin on how you see the city, even.
could I?
Yes.
I mean, you would obviously
So
be the hero.
make a credit rating roll first.
What is your credit rating?
25.
May I?
I don't know how your credit ratings are.
He's an aviator. If he brings that up,
Why don't you do that?
That's fair. That's fair. You,
You
should
should
bring
bring
up
up
that you're an aviator.
I am also an aviator. Back in the war.
I too am an ace.
Were you in the Great War?
Yeah, I was latrine detail. I went from
uh,
trench to trench, just digging and emptying latrines.
an honorable position. I thank you for your service, sir.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I was on the front
I
line.
salute you.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
It's great.
What were you doing in the war?
I was an aviator.
Really?
Yes.
Did you ever meet the Red Baron?
I did. We were good friends. We flew side by side.
Wow.
Doing sometimes aerial acrobatics. Sometimes we flew at each other accidentally.
Sometimes we shot each other for fun.
It's all good fun.
And who could be mad at anyone?
Who could be mad?
if they act.
It's like those old-fashioned duels, but on a new level.
It was a good
It's like
man.
Jim Cox with the machete.
You're not half the pilot. Half of that pilot was.
He was a good man.
Are you saying I'm not 1/4 of the pilot that the Red Baron?
And what was your title?
What is my title?
What was your call sign?
White Baron.
I was the Green Baron.
Oh, the Green Baron.
That's right.
Sounds a bit familiar. Did you succeed on your credit rating roll?
No,
I never heard of it. Says the Southern.
but have you heard of me as an actor? Otto Wolf, the great actor.
He's actually my stuntman.
Shut up. That's a 9. That's a 9.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes,
Look at that
yes.
Stuntman. I remember the Green Baron now.
Yes. Aerial acrobatics, you know, many.
You can guarantee that I will be playing myself in the movie.
Yep. Who else would be better to play you than
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. That's what I'm trying to get across to
you?
people.
Yes.
You know, and if this film kicks off, that Anita Bergman,
Berber.
yeah,
She could also play a part.
The love him.
You know, I just gave her another ape.
Oh,
That was a beautiful ape.
Yes.
She loves him.
Did
She
you
loves
give her the first one?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
She found it somewhere.
He looks deeply ashamed.
No, that's a far inferior
I
ape.
was
Yours is a
cucked
great ape.
with apes.
I was ape cocked.
She stole that ape somewhere else.
From the zoo.
That NFT ape. Yeah.
Well,
It has a cool hat on backwards.
It looks
Tattoos.
very unimpressed.
It's very ugly.
So, sir, I think what we need to do now is just start the information gathering phase.
Yeah. So
for the
the
script,
film.
and go see the body.
Yeah, I'll recount my investigation to you.
Well, thank you.
He does so. It's mostly what you've heard in the newspapers. He says personally, he thinks Grossman may have killed as many as 100 people, chiefly women and children, but covered his tracks well enough they were only able to charge him with 3 murders. And he says there was one detail left out of the papers. As Grossman was let off jail in shackles, he said a strange statement, one that's stuck with me ever since. Jet set hide ich jaden einzeln dran.
Spell that, please.
Beautiful language.
Now I have every single turn. And he turns around to his drawer, pulls out a journal. This is his journal, Grossman's journal.
Thank you. Yes, that would be great insight.
He pulls it out of an evidence bag. Inside, the contents are poorly spelled entries, sausage recipes, rules for some sort of board game he was working on, oddly scrawled names mixed with incomprehensible symbols and what looks like coded writing. And then there's a list of names, nearly 100 in all. And Krieg goes, names of his victims, if you ask me. I think he had each figured out in advance. He rarely killed the first time he saw a woman. He learned about her, learned her name, wrote it down, then went after her. Some of the names have an X marked next to them. And he says, I think these are the ones that got away somehow. Are you looking for any specific
I'm
names?
looking for
Yes.
Sesnovsky.
I'm also looking for Lou.
Absolutely.
She also went by a different name sometimes. Francesca.
Francesca.
So, looking for...
Seskovsky.
Make a spot hidden roll, both of you.
I failed.
I pass.
You do find Sasnovsky, and there is an X next to it, meaning that they got away somehow.
Is Lulu in there as well?
Lulu is.
Is
With
the
an
X
X?
marked out?
Yes.
Is there any other notes, or are they just names?
Names. And then there's other stuff. There's just weird little things in there, scribblings. It looks quite mad. Like I said, like rules for some sort of board game he was working on, oddly scrawled names, poorly spelled entries, sausage recipes, drawings and stuff, that sort of thing.
Is the board game any good?
It's really hard to tell. It's some sort of game strategy and a means to employ to win it and stuff. It's weird.
Have you ever played this game?
No, I think it's his own game he was creating.
It's what do you know what it's called? Does it say what it's called?
It doesn't say.
Homes of Dunshire?
No.
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 Did
Interesting.
anyone figure out what these drawings are about? They seem quite mad.
No one figured it out.
Maybe we could have an artist come in and sketch that and put it on the posters.
Interesting. You know, you can borrow this if you wanted.
That
would
would
be
help.
great.
We can bring it
Yeah.
to our artistic people.
I would get an executive producer credit, though.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
I would have your guarantee on that.
Yes, if the
Yes,
movie's made,
absolutely.
of course.
The movie will be made. This is a big story.
Yeah,
it should
yes,
be,
yes,
yes.
no doubt.
All right. He signs it and hands you over the journal.
All right, there,
Yes.
we're in.
All right, Otto, you hold on to that.
Yes, I'll put it in my.
You're not getting into fights with elderly people.
We're actually,
These are bad elderly people.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take you down to the basement.
oh, that would be fantastic. So.
And then on the way down there, I'm trying to remember where we heard about someone told us, was it one of the dreams where it was a garden shed?
No, Lulu told you.
Lulu told us, okay.
And Lulu told he took her to a garden shed in Landsberger Chassis. She gave you the address.
Yeah, so I was going to ask the inspector about if he knew Grossman had any other property.
Not that I know of, no.
Interesting.
Okay. We'll save the rest for later.
So, go down to the basement. Down there on a slab is a man in his mid-50s. He looks at least 10 years older. Spindly and rangy, large gnarled hands, and a body with a lot of mileage on it. His eyes are wide open. Even at death, his eyes remain hateful and pig-like.
He's got some pig eyes.
He got some big eyes, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Do I recognize his in the dream very specific?
The
about
hands look very similar to
Okay.
the dream. Not to you.
Well, yes, mine was very different dream,
Yes,
I imagine,
indeed.
than them.
Interesting. Can I? Did he have any personal effects or
No.
no?
And how was it that you captured him again?
We had a call. One of his neighbors in the building. Apparently, he was making some sorts of noise and got a tip off, so we went there, checked it out.
Oh,
Interesting.
could someone finally got him on it
interesting.
then?
What can you tell us anything else about?
Gentlemen, that's all I can tell you at this point.
Oh no, I
Of
understand.
course, yeah, so we will be looking forward to speaking with you soon.
We will.
Yeah,
We will see. And Hilda Film, you said that was your company.
I didn't mention a company. It was a new.
What kind of business? What movie?
Oh, it's a new film house. It
what's the name?
hasn't published anything yet.
What's the name?
Krueger Film.
Krueger Film.
Krueger House Films.
Krueger House Film.
Yes.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Beautiful. Hans Krueger and Otto Wolf. I got your names written down. I'll know where to find you on the police.
That's great.
Love
that
yeah,
for you.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, this whole process could take quite a long time, but we'll get
Of
it.
course, this is just so.
No, movies can happen quickly.
Not one of this magnitude.
That's true.
This is going to be an epic.
We'll need to travel lots of places.
Absolutely,
Jungles.
absolutely.
We've got to throw in a little bit of specialty for the crowd, you know.
Right.
Do it all
Stretch
on
the
set.
truth a little bit.
Our studio has its own private plane that we can.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
the plane ride, yes. And you know, if we can get it together, get a good reason for it, maybe you can be on that plane.
That's right. That's right. Because it only seats two.
You can hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hang on to
There's
the
also
edge and we shoot
wings.
Yeah.
Build
Yeah.
a rack.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
So, he gave you the diary.
So good of him.
Do you want to do anything else with this body?
I mean, can I
Can I
like?
take the body?
You know, we could have an artist.
You want to take the body?
Do I have any sort of? Let's see.
Because I don't have any sort of camera or anything.
No.
Can I just inspect the body or like
I mean, just
first
look it
aid
over.
to make sure it's dead or
Medicine.
something like
something?
that.
Medicine.
1%.
20.
I was just hoping to just recognize any like distinct marks or anything like that. Any scars.
Just kind of look it over. Is the coroner there?
No.
No. Okay. Just
Dealing with the dead prostitutes that were mangled and found.
No.
Actually, are those bodies here? Are those?
No, they're still in the tree and in the water.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna get them down.
Quite some time to.
Yeah,
That bear must have really done a number. On it.
yeah. I had to run
Impressive.
back here to meet with someone very important. meeting.
Was it? I forget.
Yeah.
Was it advertised that was one of Grossman's victims?
No.
Or,
No.
or they don't even know that.
They don't know that.
We're the only ones admitted it.
Okay.
So far.
Well, I mean, they kind of know if they had the book.
Yeah, but they weren't doing
They
anything
haven't
with
thought
it.
to look into that.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're not good at their job.
You need to.
The
find
press
out.
moves fast, doesn't it?
Yes, they do. Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Matt, faster than we do.
The Lugan press moves fast.
So can I do a spot hidden to look for body mark scars or
First aid.
First aid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if I could have done first
You can
aid,
do first aid too.
then I pass.
Okay. I mean, you see scars around his neck where he hung himself. Other than that, there's not much to him. Besides the piggy eyes. Piggy eyes.
Piggy eyes.
Pig eyes. So, you guys leave the building. Back to you two, leaving the
Yes.
apartment. As you guys are leaving the apartment, two young people, a man and a woman, come in. They're coming in through the front door as you guys are leaving.
Yeah.
Do you say anything to them?
I acknowledge coming.
One of the woman says, "Oh, Conrad, it's so nice to finally have some quiet." That's it.
Does Conrad look suspicious at all?
No, but you remember that she's the middle-aged woman said Conrad Bohm when you said you talked to one of the neighbors or such.
Yeah. Oh, Conrad Bone?
Yes.
I remember that name.
Do I know you, sir?
I swear I've heard that name somewhere.
Associated maybe with someone we know, right?
Yes, maybe someone that lived here.
I do live here. Yes.
Oh. Did you have you close with your neighbors? Neighbors that maybe have left for various reasons?
Oh. Are you talking about Grossman?
You said it, not me.
Who are you?
I start to walk towards him.
Conrad. Or I'm gonna go.
Conrad.
I'm gonna go to the woman and be like,
Conrad.
"How long have you known Conrad for, man?
Oh, we're newlyweds.
No.
When did? How long have you known each other?
We've been married for 2 years. But we've known each other about 5.
Newlyweds for 2 years, man.
Yes, we shared a wall with Grossman.
I'm sure you heard a lot.
And Conrad's like, look, there were moans, groans, screams, all sorts of spook behavior, spooky stuff.
You never told me.
They were screams of pain, not screams for help. So that we just assumed that there was like some sexual proclivities.
Ma'am,
Something like that.
you weren't worried about the women in that apartment?
Well, I thought maybe it was just some strange sexual proclivities, but to be honest, though, I did ask him what the noises were sometimes because I heard loud chopping noises between 3 and 5 a.m. And he said he was. I asked if he was like, I don't know, chopping wood inside. And he's like, that's right, I was chopping wood inside. That's what he said. So this is assumed.
Did you ever look through the hole?
This entire...
The hole.
I look at them both in the eyes as I say that.
Make a psychology roll.
No.
You look at them both in the eyes.
Look at a girl.
I rolled a 5.
They both seem genuine about not knowing about the hole.
I was like getting ready to
Again, my eyes are completely going two different ways.
They've got
I've got
the
one
vertical
lazy
slits.
Just full like Luca Brasi, like not even aware of what's happening.
You turn towards a plant. Now, Conrad. You're still alone with me, Conrad. Not going.
Just destroy it, man.
I'm just like in the dark.
Conrad is like, yeah. I mean, I saw him leaving the apartment one day with some packages wrapped in butcher's paper. I asked him. He said he had a rabbit.
You two are very observant.
Yeah, and she says, yeah, he had like a garden shed out on Landsberger Chaussee where he took his meat for butchering.
Did you tell the police about the garden shed?
No. Police didn't talk to us, really.
They didn't talk to you?
No, they mostly just talked to Helene. She told them everything.
What do you know about, what was the other neighbor's name? The Portland
Max.
Max? What do you know about Max?
He's a creep.
Yeah, maybe call the police on him when you get up to your apartment.
Why?
Just do it.
Just as a tip.
Yeah.
Just say, he's been acting strange.
Okay. Alright.
Also, you never saw us here.
Alright.
Be safe. And stay away from Helene if you can.
Well, we hope to move out soon. This is a pretty traumatizing apartment.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I do that as quickly as possible.
The people around you are not good people.
No.
And I put the cigarette out, just like in the palm of my hand, and like walk out.
But he keeps doing it.
You can't do it right the first time. It's like,
While looking them both in the eyes.
And then I do it, and then I'm like, you never saw us here.
you didn't see that either.
You didn't see nothing. I was scary the whole time.
You guys leave. Go to your cabin.
I walk out. I go back to being like very stoic and strong.
You're crying, and then as soon as you turn around from them, you're stoked.
It was all
part of the car.
trying to even
It's like the tears are just gone all of a
Yeah.
sudden. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys walk out and get to the cabin.
Fuck. Like she just like held a switchblade to someone's throat, but she's like, "This is off."
Yes.
Like,
So yeah, you get to the cab. It's like 1 p.m.
He's been waiting for so long. It's like, all right.
That'll be 50,000 German marks. Such won't pay. I have completed the painting.
I give him the address of the garden shed.
Yeah, we need to go here.
You want to go to the garden shed?
Might as well just real quick on our way out. Yeah.
Or we can
They're
meet
done.
up with them. Let's meet up with them and then we can go to the
yeah, we
garden
said we
shed
were
then.
going to meet up
At the asylum.
Yeah. You're
at the asylum.
Do you want to kind of say maybe meet up at the club first instead of the asylum?
For sure.
Well, yeah, if it's closer.
Just so everyone's kind of together again
Before
before
start the
asylum or the garden shed.
Yeah.
So you guys go back to the club real quick, just in case the other group went to the club and you guys did. You guys are waiting there.
happy accidents. Yeah.
Coming. You guys are all back at the club.
You know, Otto, I don't think I'll ever get used to the bumpiness of that sidecar.
It's got great suspension.
Maybe
Wait.
for you.
But do you want to drive?
I've never done it, but I could. They always put you in those roles when I need to.
I'm a stuntman. I don't.
They wouldn't let me learn how to drive.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me. I was too.
My agent wouldn't let me learn.
I'll teach you to drive.
You know that.
That's what we'll do
Yeah.
instead of all this. I'm gonna teach him to drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ride a
And
motorcycle.
the other two pull up in the cab, and you guys are all reunited.
Fuck this city.
And this is
Yeah.
throttle.
Oh, I see. Yes, and
This
this
is
this
brake.
lever here.
Have you left yet?
What?
No.
Oh, yes.
We just got Grossman's fucking journal, and we went to see his body.
I mean, we have pictures of some of the crimes.
That's good.
Great.
That's fantastic.
Great.
Yeah, the police didn't seem too gung-ho.
They don't seem very on the ball about this.
Yeah, it's fair, though. There's lots of turmoil in the city.
We literally found out that like a majority of this guy's neighbors knew what was happening the whole time.
Oh, well,
That's horrible.
there are some interesting appetites in the city.
One of them will go to jail if
Hopefully.
he's alive when they get there.
Guys, I held a switchblade to a woman's throat.
Oh, my.
She did a good job.
Wow.
We should hire her
I am feeling
I mean, yeah.
for our studio.
like I don't know who I am as a person anymore.
I've actually fully bought into this studio. I think
Thomas
it's real.
is really
I'm
feeling
finally
the
getting my
violence of this
stalking role.
situation, and he's just like loading like the reed up on his saxophone, getting ready to bang something out real quick while we wait.
Yeah, we talked to Krueger, the inspector. And well, he's an interesting fellow. He's got a thing for Anita, though.
Who doesn't?
Barbara, yeah. Gave her another chimp.
I don't.
Me either.
Yeah, if she was there.
Those chimps are dangerous, though. Little does she know they'll eat her face eventually.
I hope so.
Probably.
Hmm.
So wait,
Does that happen?
Anita was at the police station.
She was.
Yes, it was very strange.
Where was she?
At the police station.
With Krieger. The
Inspector Krieg.
Krieg.
Oh.
Sorry.
Freddy Krueger.
With Krieger from Archer.
Krieger, son.
Chin strap.
I love my monkeys, Krieger, son.
So,
All this talk of Chinamen.
what?
What do you mean, what? Wait, don't say what when you're doing that.
And of your hair. Anyway. No. Yes, it was strange. We didn't ask too much about it, though. About Anita.
Nope.
Yeah.
We kind of glazed over that. He seemed like he wanted it personal, so we kept it at that.
They appeared to be lovers of some sort.
More like he's
What?
a suitor.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
Krieg's got a thing for Anita, and he gave her a new monkey.
so the police chief
Yeah.
was in a room with that woman that was obsessed sexually with the killings.
Yes.
And left, and you saw her there. You know they were there together. How do you know they're there like sexually? Like
I heard them kissing.
I trust Otto, so.
I heard the kissing. That's
what did you hear? Like make the
Kiss.
noise.
It was just like that. Just like that.
For like 3 minutes.
3 minutes straight. That's right.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I guess we can figure that out later. Do we want to go to the asylum?
That's the true crime.
Oh, yes. There was also some interesting things. His journal, he's got a list of names. The police think it's victims, and sure enough, both that missing Russian princess and Lulu are in there.
So maybe whoever is killing these people are going after who got away.
And I want to go to look for Lulu's name real quick.
How many of them had X's next
It's
to
in
them?
there. Lulu's name is in there with an X. I
I
thought
know.
you said that.
Quite a bit of them.
And Lulu's had an X next to it.
There's so many people.
And the ones that are
escaped.
dead have X's.
No, the
next
ones that supposedly got away.
have X's. Okay.
A lot
That's-
of them have X's.
That's why I was gonna ask. Was like, now it has an X and it was in their ownership.
No.
Okay.
No, nothing
They-
spooky.
Okay.
Yeah.
He seemed to be really fucking bad at killing these people.
But he
He
was
wanted to get to know
successful
him
enough.
first.
Yeah. He was quite the creep.
How many of them like are like completed? Like don't have X's on them.
Like over 100.
No, got it.
Quite a
So
few.
he's accomplished.
And we saw his corpse, though. I didn't
pretty
know him
dead.
before, but he's definitely dead.
I checked. He's dead.
So
Big hands, pig eyes.
we might go through the
Hateful
book
look.
and see if we find anyone close by that has an X next to their name.
How would
All
we?
you have are names.
Yeah, we just have names. I don't know how we.
And
unless we can-
also,
first name.
you would probably mention, like, a lot of the thing was misspelled and stuff. A lot
Got
of the
Yeah.
journal was. He wasn't very literate.
Yeah, there's some recipes for some sausage in here, something about a board game. Oh, and then these. He did some artwork, and I flipped a couple pages. I handed over.
I look at it.
Yeah, there's some artwork in there, too.
What is
We
the
might have.
artwork of?
Bodies.
we might have promised the inspector to be in a movie about it.
Well, maybe a movie will be made,
that's
maybe it won't.
More your
Honestly,
side.
A
movie
verbal
should be
promise
made.
means nothing.
I mean, it's true. The movie should really be made, and maybe this
I don't
is,
think it's a bad idea.
Otto, maybe this is our big break.
This is a big break.
We get close enough to this, and maybe
We make a lot of money.
this is
You're
a popular
Jewish,
topic.
right?
What? No, no. My no.
It's about to be a big time in Berlin for a Jewish filmmaker.
No. My mother was Jewish.
I'm so
She's-
sad that makes you Jewish.
No. She converted before I was born. It's totally fine.
It cancels out.
Look, everyone will respect the technicalities.
Morgan.
I don't see any issue.
No, there's no problem.
How loud it was? Stargate?
Stargate.
Oh.
Yes, Stargate.
Atlantis.
Anti-universe.
So, where are you going? You going to the asylum for idiots, or are you going to the garden shed
I
out?
feel like we go to the asylum to see if she's alive in there.
That was
And
2 years ago.
Well, maybe they'll have information that we can go into.
Yeah, I'm fine with either. We're
So-
gonna go to both, so whatever.
Yeah.
So, 2 p.m. Interesting.
Mine's fine.
That's right.
Still Thursday.
Cool. Yes, it is still Thursday, June
I know.
22nd. So, Daldorf Asylum. You all get into a cab, I assume, or do you have them get into a cab and you still drive your motorcycle?
I thought I was going to affix more cars, more sidecars.
We can't do that in a day.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
Maybe a
I just
couple
want
days.
4 sidecars, or 3
No.
3 additional sidecars plus a motorcycle.
No.
That's a real bitch.
The streets are small. It's better if we stick with
Okay,
two.
alright, fine. We'll just take a taxi.
Alright, yeah, take a taxi.
Take that.
You take a taxi to Daldorf Asylum, the state insane and idiot asylum of Daldorf, located on the northwest edge of the city. It's in the middle of a massive park-like forest. It has a distinctly rural feel. You reach it. The asylum is open to the public between the hours of 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. There you go. There's a front desk receptionist. How do you approach?
Now, before we go into this asylum, let's get our story straight. Why are we here again?
We should come up with a reason.
Fuck.
What?
That's why.
Yeah,
We didn't think of that.
We should come up with it.
We want in. Let's
Maybe
pretend
we're-
like you're
Give us the
insane.
info.
You're also.
Yeah, I
we
mean,
could-
you could
we
be
could
here to
stick
like
with the
check
actors.
me in. I could pretend to be like a big dumb idiot.
And then we'll
Yeah,
just
but
leave
then
you.
they won't let you go.
Yeah.
Or we could pretend
you'd have to come get me.
that Krueger is a big movie star studying insane asylums for a role.
I'm going to be playing the role
We're
of
gonna
a
have so many
Mongol.
movies at our new studio.
We're starting the lineup.
You're doing Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a German version of Forrest Gump.
Did you hear about the Indian version of Forrest Gump?
What?
Modern movie.
It's bad.
It's just a straight up remake, but
It's really
Bollywood.
bad looking.
Oh,
Interesting.
Okay.
Anyway, it looked pretty good.
No. No, it didn't.
Oh.
You're
The
wrong.
first, the
Tim.
first 20 seconds of the movie make it look like Harry Potter.
How are you approaching this asylum?
I'll be like your secretary.
So are we?
Right now it's about 5 p.m.
What is our backstory? What are we like? Are we?
We're here so Krueger can investigate a acting role, maybe.
I'm a leading producer for a new film house, looking for inspiration amongst the insane.
Krueger
These
House
are my
actors.
crew and the lead actor.
You call them crews.
Yes, the crew.
The crews.
Yes, the crews.
So
So, yeah.
I'll go to the front desk.
I'm just standing behind everyone.
You go to the front desk. Middle-aged lady is there. Yes, can I help you?
Hello, ma'am. I
Call
am
out.
with Krueger.
To be
I see the
fair,
rage in his
I've
eyes.
literally only attacked Nazis and people who actively witnessed the killing of women and did nothing about it.
Ma'am, I'm with Krueger. I'm gonna like try to like emulate like huge excitement. I'm with Krueger Filming House, and this is Krueger, an actor with Krueger Filming House, and we're looking for inspiration for our next big film. Maybe you could be in it, on the big screen.
I don't believe in films.
Yes. Hans Krueger. You've surely heard of me.
I have not. No.
Oh, well,
You're just trying to be as difficult as
no, it's still a new thing.
It's
It's 3 years old.
Yeah, it's
It's,
a brand new thing.
it's more like a live production that will be filmed.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do. You never been to the ballet or to the opera or something?
No, I'm a receptionist.
That's fair.
I'll get you some tickets. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your names? What are you here for?
To clarify on my art director's comment there,
Yeah.
I am a film producer looking for inspiration on the mentally insane.
And
We're looking to make a story based around that. Particularly anyone who self-admitted.
Who's I could have a doctor come talk to you, I guess.
That'd be fantastic.
That'd be good. Thank you.
And she calls back. Eventually, a doctor comes out and he's like, "Hi, I'm Dr. Lutz.
Dr. Lutz, Hans Krueger, pleasure.
Yes. What can I do for you, gentlemen and lady?"
We're looking for maybe some inspiration, you could say, on the mentally insane here at your lovely facility. We're producing a film.
Okay.
Yes, anything regarding information on self-admitted patients. We're doing kind of a sad story about a down spiral of a young woman.
Maybe this film could even bring more money to this asylum here.
Oh, we don't
Funding.
see many self-admitted patients, to be honest.
Ah, well then maybe it's well documented if it's rare.
I mean, maybe, but I can't let you look at patient records.
Well, or not. Maybe you could let us interview some patients.
That'd be highly inappropriate. I don't think so.
We'd pay you.
Of course.
We'll come right in.
Why didn't you just say so? What do you want to pay?
I look at the far more wealthy people.
I pull out $10 US.
Alrighty.
Okay, make that $5 US.
I took the 10.
I don't know the ratio.
This is for
That's a
everything.
lot.
Yeah, that's
That's
a lot. All right, yep,
10,000 marks.
Yeah. He takes.
That's
$10.
all your money.
You
No,
thought
no,
it
no,
was
no.
gonna be like a 1, and you're like,
What?
oh shit.
How
I
does
have
credit
50.
rating work? What is the spending limit?
You can just roll for it. It's fine for right now. Anyway,
I have actually. I have
$10
cash.
works. $10 works. Alright, we want some patient records. Come back. He takes you to some asylum records. So you're just looking for some self-admitted patients? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Any younger woman that may be self-admitted.
Specifically for the role, sir, as the artistic director, I'm sorry, but what we're really looking for is a woman, perhaps petite, strawberry blonde hair. Maybe she has some
Young
more
adult.
defined features, young-ish. Just for the lead role, that's kind of what we're looking for. So I'd like to find someone that kind of matches those features.
Strawberry blonde. There was a girl here. She wasn't self-admitted, though.
Oh, well, I mean,
That might
that's
be-
honestly fine.
Yeah.
The look of the thing matters more to me.
She was in a river, I think, or something. And people found her and brought her here.
Oh, interesting.
That could be an even better twist
That
to the
would be a
story.
good film. Yes, that'd
Do you
make for a
mind if
good
we
film.
hear about that?
A fine.
Yeah, I don't know what her name would be under. Probably under the unknowns.
Either unknowns, maybe foreigner or something.
Anything we can put our own facts into works just fine for us.
Right. I'll be right back. The records are here. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Do you want?
Yes. Hey,
I
coffee.
love a cup of coffee.
Coffee.
Sure.
He goes out.
Do you happen to have morphine on premise for the patients?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Coffee.
Where's the morphine?
I'll get some more.
Okay.
No worries.
Thank you.
Why do you guys want morphine?
I just got a headache.
I'm
So-
literally an opium
He,
addict.
he leaves you in the room.
I immediately go to the unknown files.
Yeah, start looking through some records.
What time period are you looking at?
I'm looking at 2 years ago.
Okay.
I remember that it was the waitress at the Red Mill Cabernet told us that Shivanoska was the one that threw herself in the river, right?
Right. The Landwehr Canal.
So yeah,
Landwehr,
this
yeah.
should be the girl we're looking
So-
for, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you go through the records. You do find an attempted suicide admitted in February of 1920. A Fräulein Unbekannt, Miss Unknown, fished out of the Landwehr Canal. Does anyone have any medicine?
Nope.
I have a little bit.
You can make a medicine roll or a hard German roll.
Hard German?
Uh-huh.
I have German. I have
Okay.
German.
I can try.
If you are native German, it's your education. It's
Yeah.
hard.
I don't have it.
I didn't get it.
No got it?
No, we got it.
So the doctor's
Oh wait, a heart?
a hard education for you, Toby.
No.
So yeah,
You have a really high education.
Nearly.
yeah. The doctor's notes are hard to read and stuff. They're very scribbly and stuff. But it seems to be describing a bunch of stuff with her body and stuff, but it's just too hard to make out.
I'll
Maybe
just take my time and really look into it.
maybe if you don't have time right now, maybe if you
I'd
have
like to
time
pocket
later,
it.
Yeah.
you want to take it
Yeah.
You just take this.
before you read the rest of it.
I mean, I'd try to read some of it, but yeah, I want to take the file with us.
Make a luck roll, just so you know.
What?
You
Is
always
it good enough to
look
keep?
at a dice, yeah, when it falls off.
Can I push it?
Yeah. So
Can I spend
as you
less?
try to put this in your pocket, the door opens.
I
The guy
want
comes in with some coffee.
in between the her and the guy,
Uh-huh.
just to
Oh,
accept some
oh,
coffee.
sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry. Make a sleight of hand roll to put it in your pocket.
Where are the cards? I pass!
All right. You shove it in your pocket quick.
Can you hand me a pencil real quick? I want to mark that.
He gives everyone their coffee.
Ah, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Here's some morphine. That'll be the equivalent of $15 US.
Don't look at me. I didn't order this.
I pull $15 out.
Oh, all right.
That's your
Gives you
daily
some
wage.
Quality
That's
morphine.
Oh, well, Thomas, no.
Put it in my pocket.
I pull out $5 and you can keep some of that. Maybe later we could talk.
Of course.
Alright. So you guys, he's like, is there anything else you guys need?
What are your...
no.
Trying to think if there's like ever a possibility that any of the Grossman girls would have ended up here. Like maybe he's heard any stories about Grossman.
Have you ever? When was Grossman actually caught? What was
Like
it?
last year.
Before last year, leading up to around what month was it? Or
Let's see. It may be in that first handout article, the news article that's in your thing. Arrested 10 months ago in his flat. So it's July now, or it's June now. I
okay,
think.
so that would be.
It's June now. So 10 months. Was it? It was 10 months ago, right? I just said that.
Yeah.
10 months. So August.
So April.
Okay.
If it's
Sorry.
10. Wait.
10 backwards.
Oh yeah. So 10 would be 2 forwards August. Yeah.
August.
Yeah.
So yeah, August of 1921.
leading up to August, did you see any young women come in here, distraught, injuries all over their body, maybe signs of binding?
Not really. I mean, not that I can think of. No.
And Doc, you wouldn't happen to have patients still around from 2 years ago?
Possibly.
Possibly? Oh, that's good on you for keeping them around. Doing some good work.
Yeah.
Helping them along.
Sometimes people check out patients and stuff. It's usually listed in the file if they are checked out.
I see.
Oh, I see.
And he hadn't confirmed that we could talk to Shevnashka yet.
Well, we didn't have a name yet for her or anything.
Is there anyone here checked in under the name Shevnashka? I believe. Shevnashka?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Franziska?
Francesca.
From Lost.
We would have checked, I'm assuming, the records while we were alone with them.
Was there anyone admitted sometime last year, maybe with hypothermia, had been pulled out of a river?
That's literally the. Oh, no, right.
That's the file.
That's what we
That
took.
was 2 years ago.
That's the file I stole.
Right. So right, but we already knew that that's what she had. So we're not talking to her. We're not trying to talk to her.
She's not.
She's
here.
not.
You don't even know if she's
Oh, okay.
We don't know if
Okay.
she's there.
We couldn't read his notes.
Yeah.
So I don't know that, other than I know that the waitress told us that.
You know that she just shoved something in her pocket that was a patient record.
Got it.
And you all did try to read it, so like...
Yeah.
I didn't read it. I just know what the waitress told me.
Okay. I thought you rolled to try to read it.
The German roll.
I did. I failed.
I know. That's what I meant. You all tried to read
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's like I know what the waitress told me.
Oh, okay.
it. Yeah.
So I guess that's all I was going off of. Was like
Yeah.
So yeah,
there's a girl that was maybe fished out of a river. We heard there was.
Yeah, a couple years ago. We had unknown one, I think.
she's still around?
I don't know. I think I have her file here somewhere. Let me take a look.
Sure.
Goes over to the unknown section and starts looking. Maybe I put it somewhere else. I don't see it anymore.
That's all right, Doc.
If you find us, just reach out to our
How can I reach
production
you?
house.
We'll contact you actually.
That's-
if
yes.
that's all right.
Sure. That's fine.
Do you mind if we walk the grounds a little bit? We won't get in.
Just don't heckle the insane and the
Of
idiots.
course.
Don't heckle them.
Well, we
That's the only
have sometimes we
requirements.
have some kids coming in here, like some lost boys. They come and start hassling people. They live in the woods and stuff, doing a like Peter Pan lifestyle.
Those.
I'm sure it's very
Of
magical.
course.
They even claim to have a pan that they constantly hang out with and stuff, and takes care of them. They say.
And he's got like goat legs.
Oh, I don't know what he's talking about. I think it's just the story of Peter Pan.
Those are not good things. Those things.
Yeah. Those trees all around this asylum. So, yeah, you're free to walk all the way around the grounds.
Very well.
Weird place.
So do we leave?
Yeah.
So once we get out in the hallway, like kind of like go over in a corner and see if like her room number is on anything.
All right, make another either medicine roll or hard German roll.
Failed.
I won't lie. It was an 84.
Normal.
You can spend luck if you want.
I rolled over.
Did
a 90,
anyone
so
get close? Because I got an
No,
84.
I
I got close last
I
time.
barely got a normal.
Nah, people are walking by you. And it's kind of hard to. If you had plenty of time where no one was like going to watch you, you could read it and get through it.
I want to look for like a toilet.
Yeah.
Hey Doc, that coffee just burned right through me. Do you happen to have a John? They don't call it
Sure.
that, but-
Yeah. And he leads you to the water closet.
Yeah.
Who's going inside?
You got the best.
All of us.
Oh, well, yeah.
We all have to help each
I
other.
think I do.
I've only got a 50 in education.
Well, that's better than me.
73 in German.
Okay, then it's probably you.
I have to go the most.
Oh yeah, Otto
We'll all
Wolf.
take turns.
Yes.
I'll
be in there for a few
I'll let the
minutes.
rest of the group know if they need to also go in.
So okay, you go in there.
Otto, my stuntman, he always
Yes.
follows me.
Yes.
Take this newspaper.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I need
Oh, I
something
love
to
to
read
read.
on my long
Sure.
journey.
Go ahead, roll for it. See if you can get done quicker.
No.
No.
That was a 50, but still no.
You read through it a little bit. You take some time in there. Talks about the patient suffering from amnesia and hysterics. But that's all you can get into before the doctor starts knocking on the door. And
I just very constipated.
It
No.
sounds like your friends have to go too.
Okay, well, just one more minute.
Just leave whatever you have in there so I can read, and I'll just
No,
come in.
I'm just getting to the good part. It's the finance section.
Is your friend okay?
I
I think your friend's gonna die out here.
Can I
No,
come again?
no,
Can I
don't
roll
worry
again?
about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
rolling around on the ground.
What the hell?
It's normal.
It's a normal success,
You gotta
like
spend
4
luck.
times. Not that much luck.
All right.
I should have spent luck the first time. I didn't
Just
like
let me
it.
in. I gotta go. Just leave that newspaper on the toilet seat.
I have a much better language.
Well, you're taking forever.
What? It's not. Fine.
The
I
doctor
go
started to
out.
look at you like, does he really need to go?
I really gotta go.
That was.
maybe.
I come out. I'm like, that was refreshing.
Every time he turns around, I'm using my superior embouchure to make fart noises.
Morgan, choice. Dejected.
I'm just like watching them like.
I run in. I grab the stuff off the toilet. The medical file off the toilet.
How close?
I'm within 10, so I could use luck, but I only have a 40 luck to begin with.
Oh no.
I could use 9 to get down to it.
Can you push it?
Hey,
Man,
you can roll
maybe
twice.
I should have just stayed in there and done it
I'll-
because I have
well, yeah.
a fucking huge like German.
96.
I have German.
Oh, I have to go again.
Maybe we should just leave
I have
and come
German. I
back.
have German.
Oh,
though.
sorry, Doc. Maybe we'll go someplace else.
We don't
Doctor,
put
doctor.
the paper like
Doctor,
up under
hold
my
on.
shirt.
I'm on my period. I have to.
Nobody
go.
cares about that now.
That's not real.
Excuse me, and I go in and let me do it.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
I rolled a
100.
100.
You drop it in the toilet.
No! No!
Why the fuck did you make me leave?
Can I roll
You
again?
drop it in the
Can I
toilet.
grab it? Can I grab it?
Yeah, the toilet's bowl's murky.
No! Is it really?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
What are you
Just
rolling
grab
for?
it. Just-
Yeah, just what are you rolling
Well, can
for?
I try to read it again when I pull
Yeah.
If I can roll it again, don't look at it.
I can't believe you
Okay.
guys.
Oh,
made
us
me-
guys, because you did fantastic.
I was doing better than you.
No, you failed twice.
Morgan, did you succeed?
I got the closest out of
You
anyone.
can't read it.
I was like 6 away the first time. I didn't know I
Wait,
could
Then
spend
why
luck.
didn't you use luck?
I didn't know I could
yeah.
spend luck.
How much you get?
Like the very first time when we were stoned.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I did pass. I rolled a 52.
That
Was that
has to be
hard?
hard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I passed.
I passed every time. I just never got hard.
So yeah, she failed twice. She did drop it in the toilet. Well, are you leaving it in there for Tim to try now, or are you gonna take it out under your
I'm gonna
shirt?
take it out under my
Let's just leave.
No! Let
Let's
Tim
just
try.
leave.
Let Tim try.
Alright. Tim, you want to try?
Doc, I guess.
All of you?
We're sick.
Dang.
Well, hold
That
on. Let me go in
coffee.
first. I gotta go too.
No.
The
that
doctor
coffee.
tries to go in ahead of you. What do
I-
you
Oh, I'm
I-
bleeding out of my vagina. Hold on. And I scurry back in and I put it under my shirt.
Okay.
Jesus! This is a very small room. Are you okay?
No, it hurts
We need,
so bad.
we need to leave.
Hey, Doc, maybe,
There was something in that coffee.
Should we give the lady some morphine?
I was
Yeah, I'll take it for her.
All right.
We can take more morphine. I'll give it to her later.
Doc, maybe she's a little something
So
to
you stuff
get
it under
through
your
the
shirt.
day.
Do you leave then?
Yeah.
Okay. You leave out the bathroom.
What the
It's
fuck?
wet.
His shirt's wet from the toilet water.
I'm go in hysteria, doctor.
Would you? I think she may need to stay at the asylum.
Oh,
No,
we'll
she
try.
doesn't.
We'll try
We'll have
and
some
fix her
hoses to greet her.
I literally am like dragging everyone out. Like, we're leaving.
Pleasure to meet you, Doc.
All right.
I'm sorry, you know how women are when we're on our monthly cycles.
Insane. And I'm like pulling them out.
Yeah. You guys pull through the lobby and pull all the way outside.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Why were you knocking so much?
Because
You
you
could've
wouldn't get out,
I had the best chance!
and you failed.
I could keep going!
The doctor was getting suspicious.
Because you were going crazy!
No, because you were taking forever.
Do you have it now out of your shirt, Morgan?
No.
Give me it.
Let's just
Give
read
it to me.
Here.
I give it to him.
Okay, she pulls out those soaping wet documents.
What did you do?
I laid them
Throw
out
in the
carefully.
toilet.
Maybe we can see
what?
it better in the sunlight.
Well, it's evening time now. You've been doing this for so long.
4 p.m.
No, it's not. It was 5 p.m. when you got here.
Well, it was 2 p.m. when we left.
Let's just pick
I
one
know,
of our
but you have to
apartments.
travel pretty far.
Let's
Oh,
just
okay.
go
I
pick
got it.
one of our apartments and go.
I got it by one.
You got it by okay.
7 p.m. All right. Boom.
Got
The
it by one.
asylum closes.
So, the patient suffering from amnesia and hysterics upon admittance. Patient displays extensive wounding and scarring on arms, hands, legs, feet, neck, and scalp. Most wounds are fresh and appear to be human bite marks. The name was not ascertained at the time of her admittance. Last year, she began referring to herself as Anna Tchaikovsky, and it was under that name she was discharged in May of this year, remanded into the custody of one Baron Arthur von Kleist.
Arthur Van Kleist.
Von Kleist. Anyone who has a background in law enforcement, which is none of you,
I have law in general.
you can roll law.
I have law. I put points in this. For some reason,
Baron.
Arthur Von Kleist.
I failed my law roll.
Yeah. Or if you have an extreme education roll, you can.
I do. No, wait.
Oh.
I was off by 2. Fuck.
Wait, hold on. I might.
I'll
I
spend
have an
luck for
extreme.
that.
I have an extreme.
14?
Yeah, out of 82, right?
Yeah, that would be an extreme.
All right.
What was the Baron's name again? Sorry.
Baron Arthur von
Kleist.
Von Kleist.
Van Kleist.
I'm telling him.
Van
You don't need to
Kleist.
interrupt me when
You
I'm
got
trying
the
to tell
first
him.
half.
I got the second half.
Baron Arthur von Kleist.
Yes, that's
With your extreme success, you remember the social pages, just in sort of political terms. Kleist's name, he served as chief of police for Russian Poland prior to the revolution.
Hey guys, it wasn't Von Kleist the chief of police in where?
Russian Poland
In Russian Poland
prior to the revolution.
prior to the revolution.
I wouldn't know.
So, 7 p.m., you want to take the taxi back?
Yes. Where do we want to head first?
I mean,
We could go by the shed. It's dark out. We could take a look around inside.
Yeah. We don't have any lanterns.
You think he
Yeah.
didn't have lanterns?
It's our
around?
trusty painter taxi drivers.
I have a
Does he
lighter
have a
in
lighter?
my.
I have an unlit cigarette.
I'm assuming the soldiers all have like a lighter.
Well,
I mean, yeah.
yeah, you could do that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Might as well.
To get like a torch or something.
Also make a knowledge roll. Education.
Education.
I got a 5. That's an
I
extreme.
put mine in my-
Exactly an extreme.
I failed.
Check-in with local phone directories could turn up at a residence if you knew a person's name.
Oh yeah.
If
So
they were reputable.
I get the yellow pages.
For the Baron?
Well, after we go by the fire department, or the not the fire department, the
Burn.
shed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can run by a phone booth and check the phone book.
Okay. You want to go to the garden?
Yep.
Okay. The Schrebergarten. Interesting. You arrive there at 8 p.m. Very dark. These garden colonies were like allotments set next to other shed and garden colonies on the suburbs of Berlin. There's hundreds of acres set aside for this. Using the directions by Lulu, you can get there pretty easily. A pleasant 10-minute walk along the tree-lined avenue takes you into Grossman's old colony there. The allotments here are in a large ornamental pond. The shed is discernible by its tumble-down appearance. It has clearly lacked care. The shed is a small timber structure about 10 feet square with a pitched roof and one window on each wall. Besides that, the rest of the garden is open to the sky. The paint on the shed, once a pleasant blue-green, has faded and chipped to such an extent the shed is mostly exposed natural wood, now weathered to a dreary gray with rust running down from every nail and screw. The land around the shed is overgrown and choked with weeds, much in contrast to the carefully tended lawns and gardens of the other allotments. The shed door is slightly ajar.
We heading in that motherfucker.
Who's going first?
Me.
What light source are you using?
Just kidding.
You said you were on first.
I'll go first. I'm gonna look around and see if there's like a lantern. Like
There is not a lantern around.
Is there a street lamp that is oil powered?
No.
I have a lighter just lit in my hand like a Zippo, essentially.
Uh-huh. So, do you want to give it to her, or do you want to go?
I'll
ahead?
let him go first. Yeah.
I'll go first.
Okay. Going inside, the interior is musty and extensively cobwebbed. The floor is covered in dead leaves and the bones of small animals. Disconcertingly, rows of... go inside first, actually.
I'm inside.
Are all of you inside?
I start trying to pile in, but it's only a small shed, so...
Well, okay, first you make a sanity roll.
That'll be a success, yeah.
Okay.
Normal.
All right. Who's going in next?
I was close to Thomas, so probably me.
Go ahead and roll a sanity roll.
See, Otto, we should
go
have
next.
brought your motorcycle. You know, that surely you
I
had a
have
flashlight
one.
or something.
I probably carried it with me as a good
You can
stunt.
carry a flashlight, that's fine.
All right, yes, I do.
So, yeah.
Otto, you're always so prepared. That's
Thank
why
you,
you're my
yes.
best stuntman.
So the first two that enter, as you enter, you look around, and disconcertingly, you see tiny little faces staring down at you from the rafters and crossbeams. However, with your successful sanity roll, those are garden gnomes.
Would have been awesome to make someone temporarily insane for that.
Going up a murder spree because of garden gnomes.
Looking at this, make an intelligence roll.
So government drones.
That is a hard success.
I pass. It's normal.
Both of you, these gnomes are like all different shapes and sizes. Just on a stroke of like, I don't know, just throwing this out there, Grossman systemically stole these from neighboring plots over many years in his
Yep.
pettiest act of malice.
This was
Sounds
his
about right.
greatest crime.
This is what he felt guilty about. Like
What have I
not,
done?
I have to
not
hide this.
murdering women.
The rest of you enter, and with the lights and stuff, you don't even need to worry about rolling sanity. You see, there's like gnomes everywhere.
They just break down fully.
That's so weird. Yeah.
Yeah, not startling at all, right, guys?
No.
The
Quite
shed is emptier even than Grossman's apartment. There's only a single small wood-burning stove. Do you want to open that?
Yep.
Yes.
Inside is the mummified remains of a bird. Presumably it flew down the chimney and couldn't get back out. Dozens of small hooks are screwed into the rafters and beams, and the walls are lined with empty storage shelves. There's a lingering odor of smoked sausage.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I want to check all the floorboards.
Yeah, same.
Like
Start poking
stomp
around.
on them and like see if any of them are hollow.
Start smacking it and stuff. One of the floorboards is pretty not well taken care of, kind of rotten. You smash through it.
Yeah, I like pull some of it out and
Mhm.
look inside.
Looks to be just dirt underneath. But yeah,
Looks can be deceiving.
You
So
wanna
Start
do you want to do anything else in here?
Looking around the shed, there's just the small animal bones and no other like
Gnomes.
furniture.
And gnomes.
And
And
gnomes.
gnomes.
I'd like to
I-
break a
And the
gnome.
gnomes on
Yeah,
shelves.
that is a good
Yeah,
idea.
they're on shelves.
Break
You can
one
do
of
I'd
the
like to
gnomes
break
open.
a gnome.
You want to break a gnome? Go ahead.
What do I roll?
Hold it
You
down.
don't need to roll anything.
Okay.
You examine one of the gnomes, knock it, break it down. Inside is a handmade cloth doll.
Ooh.
Stuffed inside the interior of the gnome.
Approximately how many gnomes are there?
There's dozens.
Yep.
Over 100.
Did he only kill people with garden gnomes?
That's how he just.
As you look at this gnome, look at this doll. The doll's button eyes shine strangely in the half light at you. What do you want to do with this doll?
I want to look at it, see if I notice anything like maybe
That's
human on it, like maybe hair, body parts, maybe the clothing on the doll looks like it's from like someone's clothing that he sewed himself.
The doll itself looks pretty just normal
Okay.
brown doll with black eyes.
I take another troll or not
No.
troll,
No.
gnome, and just break it.
Yeah, you don't even have to break it. There's like holes underneath it, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
look inside and there's another doll.
does it look exactly
It
the
looks
same?
exactly the same.
Well,
Irina?
I
We're
count-
looking for a brown guy with black eyes.
I count all the garden gnomes, and then I cross-reference that.
Make an
against-
accounting roll.
I can't count
Make an accounting roll.
the number of gnomes versus
There's
the
a lot of
number
gnomes.
Wait,
you
you
can
said
barely
doll's
count.
eyes shown you?
Uh-huh.
Just literally counting them.
That's what accounting is.
I
97. I can't.
You lose count.
2, 3.
I grab a gnome and I say 1 and I drop it. I grab another and I say 2 and I drop it.
I'm
grab
picking
a
up
third.
all the dolls.
I mean,
Shattering.
I don't have to shatter all of them. I was just saying, and to keep them separate so we don't lose count of counting.
As you guys are counting, you hear an old lady's voice. Hello?
I reach inside my pocket.
Hello?
Is she perhaps
Hello?
middle-aged?
Hello?
I walk out there.
Hi.
Hi, how
My
are
name
you?
is Joanna Pagenkopf.
Joanna Hans. Pleasure to meet you.
A reedy woman in her mid-50s. Not big on bosom.
Or personality.
Oh, she's a personality.
No.
Oh,
Reedy
you're
woman.
here at the... What are you doing here?
Oh, I was here looking for gnomes.
Nah, this is
That gnome thief that was around.
that Grossman. And
Yeah.
she spits on the ground after saying his name.
I spit next as well. Terrible man.
He's an awful man. I despised him.
He ever take gnomes from you? Or is this one of your lots?
This isn't one of my lots. I live close by and stuff, and I live at the colony year round. I make it my business to know who comes and goes.
I see. So you knew Grossman then fairly well?
I had eyes on him. I was suspicious.
I know he processed meat from in his shed there. Do you happen to know anything about that? Plus, he's a murderer.
Well,
Terrible stories have come around.
there was always delivery lorries from a variety of local food distributors coming out here, and he would sell them the meat. Crates of wursts and canned meat. When he wasn't using the shed as a love nest, it was clearly some sort of processing and distribution point for his meat. I asked him about it, and he said that part of his work as a butcher, claiming that he was selling pork and beef. He seemed to make quite a tidy profit off sales. His last sale was just a week before his arrest.
Yeah.
Do you know who that was to?
I don't know. I just saw the truck. It's been a while, but yeah. So yeah, it could be all over the city. All these different meats.
Did he have any regular customers?
I mean, everyone really.
Did you ever buy from him?
I don't.
Did you ever see an Anita Berber?
What?
A woman with chimpanzee maybe around her
No,
neck?
I've never seen a woman.
Crazy looking woman?
No, he had women that came, about 1 or 4 of them, and 1 to 4 at a time. And I could hear it sounded like he was beating them. And I offered them shelter to come stay with me. Sometimes. I should have done more, but they were clearly prostitutes. But I should have done more anyway. I should have done more.
Did any of them ever take shelter with you?
No.
No.
But when Grossman was out by himself at the cabin, he always had an interest in the neighbors' children. He handed out sweets, chocolate, preserved meat, even clothing.
Any children go missing?
No, the parents warned them off, but he was clearly up to no good, this candy man.
We've since learned quite many of his crimes now. Good riddance that he's gone.
I agree. I agree.
Deserved worse, though.
He did. He deserved justice. He escaped.
Did you read the morning paper?
This morning's? No.
Well, no worries about that then.
Well, is there anything else you can think of?
That's all.
Would you like to smash some gnomes that he stole?
I'd prefer just to stay away from this property.
I think that's a good idea.
Did any of the kids say what he told them?
He just wanted them to come play with him, he said.
Did they say what kind of games? Just like normal kids play?
Ever talk about a board
Maybe
game?
board games?
No, he didn't mention a board game.
Jumanji?
Well, or just like general, like maybe there was a play where there was like a Yellow King or
A Cthulhu!
What are you?
said nothing, sorry. I was just asking. But my character wouldn't know that.
No.
Well, thank you, kind old lady.
Thank you. Yeah.
Joanna.
Yes. And no matter what someone says, you're not that old, and your bosom is lovely.
Oh, thank you.
So, your personalities.
Yeah, top notch.
You're the best old lady I've seen today.
Then that's not a
And
lie.
you're the only one I haven't beat.
Yeah, you're the only old lady I haven't attacked today.
Viciously.
They deserved it.
Yeah.
I still beat them.
She toddles away. So what do you guys do with the gnomes and the dolls?
I wanted, eventually, I'd like to count them out to see if they mount to the number of names that are not
In the book.
X'd off in the book. Like, I want to see if it matches the number of victims in the journal.
That will take months.
Yeah.
No.
Count to like 100.
We need to hire an accountant.
I'll make another accounting roll. See how long it takes.
Go with 31.
98.
31.
Good go.
He just knocks them all down.
no,
and goes,
no.
It's like
One of the
Mr. Bean,
shells
isn't it?
comes on.
You accidentally light the shit on fire.
I'm like, literally, I'm looking like really closely, like, and like have the lighter like in front of my face, and I light it on fire.
Probably and himself a little bit too. Just,
Oh, jeez.
Oh god. Okay. Takes you around until 9 p.m. Eventually you do count it out.
Count. It takes you 2 hours to count to 100.
There's a lot of gnomes and there's a small space.
Okay.
No, okay. It takes you.
It's fine.
No. Alright, fine. It takes you like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You count out. Yeah, it is the same number.
Yeah.
Well, it's not quite the same. It's the number of people that definitely died.
That's what I was asking.
Yes.
It's like the number that have been confirmed.
Yes.
It is that many. Yes.
from the notes.
Interesting
from
the
the
police
journal.
like didn't do anything for
Yeah.
this.
Well, they didn't know about the garden.
Because they never asked.
Yeah, but they
never
have.
asked.
Yeah.
I don't know what evidence
Wait, so they
actually
never
have.
looked in this
No.
They never looked in the shed.
shit. Yeah,
And
so I
he
guess
was
we should-
well known for selling meat from here for a long period
Jesus
of time.
Christ, yeah. The police are just bad or actively not trying.
I don't. What evidence do they actually have on him other than this journal?
They found bodies and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, they did.
So-
Okay.
Is it
Convict him
safe to
of
say that we have fully searched
This
the
area.
shed?
Correct.
Can we check? I would like to check the grounds around the shed.
You don't find anything else.
Okay. Nothing like.
You see the open sky above.
I just
Beautiful
I meant like the
Berlin
ground
sky.
to see if there's anything buried, maybe, or like mounds. So it looks like
you don't see anything.
Good.
Nope, he got it chopped up good.
All evenly distributed.
I don't.
So
It's probably nothing. Else,
8 p.m. What do you guys do?
Do we call the other Russian
Let's
and tell him what we found?
see if we can find an address first.
Yeah. So check the.
So let's
the
go by a
phone
phone book and
book.
see if we can find the name and match the name to a
See if he's
An
in
address.
Berlin.
yeah.
Because if he could have checked her out and just left.
Okay. You find do you call when you get back to Berlin, or do you trying to look for a payphone out here in the gardens?
I was just looking for a payphone nearby.
Yeah, in the gardens, in the night sky up above. Give them a call, and yeah, you do get an address, an apartment, just a few blocks west of the Eden Hotel, actually, pretty close to the Prince. It's in the heart of the Russian immigrant community in Charlottenburg. Apparently, he has a flat there that takes up an entire floor. Baron Arthur von Kleist.
We should probably tell the prince about this then.
Yeah.
I think so.
He's paying us, just for the information. We
Uh,
can follow up if he needs.
so yeah, I'll call the prince real quick.
Hello, this is Prince Gabriel Konstantinovich.
This is Thomas.
Yes,
I was giving you a call because we have a lead on the girl.
do you?
It appears that she may have been checked out of a mental asylum by a Baron Arthur van Kleist. Does that name ring any bells for you?
Baron Arthur von Kleist. He is, well, not what he was checked out of a name?
She was checked out of a mental asylum to someone of that name.
And you know this is Shamskovska how?
Essentially, through some detective work, we've matched that name to a assumed name that she was checked into the asylum under.
Interesting.
We haven't been to see her yet, but we wanted to call you before we headed over to the.
And where is this location? Do you tell him?
I don't give the actual address, but we believe it may be in a hotel east of or west of the Eden Hotel, where we were
Where
about
I
to head
live.
that way.
Yes.
To check on her.
Yes, please do you know what hotel? Maybe I can go there first.
Let me check with my assistant. And I look at them and
Just tell them we don't know exactly.
Tell him it's somewhere in Charleston.
Charlotte.
Tell them we have to do more investigating and then we can help.
we haven't pulled the actual hotel's name. We're going to speak to a man I have downtown, sort of a concierge, who's a little bit out of work, but should know the location. We can let you know here soon.
Very good. Very good. I will see you soon.
Oh, thank you. Hang on.
I mostly just want to make sure we get paid.
Yeah.
Sounds like this fella might just run off once he finds his girl.
Let's head to that hotel first and see what we can do.
Yeah. So,
I'd be fine just talking to the prince directly.
We just.
Make him handle it.
I mean, do we just want to go to get the money off of him and then head that way? I don't know if you would do that.
Just an option if we don't want to get our hands dirty tonight. I don't have many affiliates with the Russians, but I know they're a little uncoiled sometimes.
Maybe we go meet the prince in person first, and then we can have that conversation with him while he's in our sight.
That
And
would be good.
then maybe head over with the prince, or with the prince's men or something. So let's go talk to the prince.
He doesn't have any men.
Well,
Yeah. Where is man?
we can at least make sure he doesn't fucking stiff us.
And lady.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go to the prince.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the prince.
Okay. Alright, take the cab, go to the Eden Hotel, go up to Prince Gabriel Konstantinovich's suite. Hello, my friends.
Hi there.
Did you find the hotel?
We did actually. Yes.
Perfect. Now, are you sure this is the girl?
We're
We're not.
100%.
Have you even talked to her?
Nope.
We haven't yet. We wanted to come
Okay.
speak to you first with the name of the hotel.
Why?
Do you know this Baron Arthur Van Kleist? Seems like you recognized him somewhat over the phone, but we wanted to speak to you in person.
Possibly. It sounds familiar. Why?
Well, information on the man who may have this girl would be helpful for when we walk into his penthouse.
Just to know if he is hostile or not.
I don't know this man particularly. I understand he may be in the Russian immigrant community. I suspect he is probably of good standing.
Why would he even want her?
I have no idea. I've never spoken to him.
That's fair.
Well,
Understandable.
we can head that way and we'll see what information we can get. It seemed like you may know him considering you were willing to just head over there yourself.
Well, you said the girl. He had checked the girl out of an asylum, right?
Right.
This girl, and you said it was just a few blocks away from my hotel.
Yes, I just didn't know if it seemed.
That was
Never
also
mind.
some time ago.
But
Was it?
yes, about what was it, a year and a half?
No, this was in May, so this was last month.
Last month. Okay, sorry.
But he checked right out.
So it was about a month ago. We'll head that way, and we'll see if we can talk to her.
Yes, I will come with you. Yes.
That's probably a bad idea if you don't know him.
Let us
now.
make sure it's not a hostile situation, and we'll call you as soon as we know.
I love it. Beautiful.
Got it.
All
I'm
right.
a painter.
All right.
So yeah, we
Yeah.
head that.
So-
But Prince,
so-
just before we go in there, we're not stirring up any sort of international conflict here.
I have literally no idea. You know more about this than I do.
That's fair.
Okay.
You came to us though, so.
He doesn't seem to be super competent.
So,
I think he is.
the apartment is located just a few blocks west of the hotel. It's a place of great activity. As you enter, people are chattering around. People are going back and forth in the lobby, and you do know which floor the apartment is on. In fact, he has the entire floor. And in fact, there's a party going on at this time. You take the elevator up, go upstairs. You enter, you see people dressed in all sorts of black tie affairs and stuff. Very fancy atmosphere.
I elbow Otto and shimmy up my tie a little bit.
What was the girl's name again? That she
Her
was
name,
going
she's
with?
going by Anna
Shavatsky.
Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky. Anna Tchaikovsky.
Spelled that with lots of letters.
Yeah, and you're mingling through the crowd, I assume, trying to see, get a lay of the land.
Does this look like a party?
Yes, it does.
I like tighten my tie up and I pull my saxophone out and I just kind of look like I'm looking for a band.
Sure. And yeah, so you can see some people mingling about. You obviously don't know what the Baron looks like. But as you're mingling about, I'll say this, make a spot hidden roll.
It's a 7.
Normal success.
Failed.
Toby?
Normal success.
Okay. Do you ask someone where the Baron is?
Yes. So as I'm kind of like walking through with my saxophone, I just lean in and go, Baron Arthur Van Kleist? Baron Van Kleist?
And someone says, I'll take you to the Baron real quick. Follow me, gentlemen and lady. And he takes you to someone. He has bald, completely bald. What's he look like? No, he's not bald. White hair, Colonel Sanders. He's wearing glasses that are circles and kind of reflective. He has a mustache and a big beard going down like here. You're being introduced to him. He's like, hello. And he holds his hand out. But as he's doing that, with that spot and roll you guys did, you guys notice out of the corner of your eye someone leaving the party. Someone with a riding crop under his arm and an eye patch now. You can see him get into the elevator and turn around, and it's Von Killinger from the cafe. Fight. He takes the elevator down and leaves the party.
I notice it. I see that and I'm like, Baron Hans Krueger. Thanks for the invite. Yes. Wonderful job.
Welcome to the party. But what can I do for you, gentlemen and lady?
Oh, good. Thomas here is a musician. He's gonna play for you tonight, I believe.
Are you aristocrats of some sort?
Movie star.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
None of you are an aristocrat?
I'm a classically trained saxophone. I put on like my most posh like German accent. It's like, I'm a classically trained saxophonist. I was sent here by a friend of yours to perform a new piece for you.
I see.
I'm technically, I wouldn't say I'm an aristocrat.
I start just wailing out that new piece that I wrote up.
Something.
Just to kind of distract him.
Proceed to play.
Proceed.
I just start wailing out like a large saxophone. Loud saxophone.
Make a hard roll.
Nope. Bad.
He's
Perhaps you knew the Jorg family
no.
from America, so that makes sense. Well-to-do family.
Look, what are you doing at my party?
Well, we were invited by Krueger.
By Krueger, and I'd never heard of you. Make a credit rating roll.
Can I do it?
No, because you haven't said anything about what you are.
We are part of the Krueger Film House.
Well, what would impress this Baron?
And also,
I'm married to my sister.
we're in love.
We're war veterans.
We are war veterans. I was one of the great pilots in the war. Flew with the Red Baron.
A giant statue.
First, roll credit rating for your acting thing, because you already told him that.
Yeah, I did.
Can I spend luck?
Yeah.
I will spend 4 luck. Or 6.
Oh yes, you and the Chinaman.
Yes! Yeah, you saw it. Yes, that's my most recent film. Yes.
Yes. What are you working on lately?
Oh, lately, well, a brand new film, just starting infancy, around the serial killer Grossman. Yes.
Interesting.
Very morbid topic, but we tend to make it grandiose.
Yes, and what are your feelings on the Soviet Union?
Soviets. Well, they don't have much of a film industry that I'm aware
make
of.
my opinion for me.
I'm just like
That's like a weird way to present
playing the worst saxophone I've ever played. It's like making me furious. Like I'm just getting mad.
You look sick.
Can he try again?
No, not yet. And you, what is your opinion of the Soviet Union?
Well, I don't think much on them. I just I do my acting now. I was in the war and now we're back.
You don't think much on them? What is
I don't think much on politics in general.
I see. And you?
Yes, well, the Soviets don't have much of a booming film industry just yet, so
Quite. No.
Berlin is where it's at, you know.
Interesting.
What is your opinion on the recent events?
I
Baron?
absolutely despise them.
Oh, yes, yes. Terrible, terrible things they've done to you, I'm sure,
They've
personally.
done terrible things.
I mean, if I had to have an opinion, that would be mine for certain. Yes.
If you did have an opinion,
If I did,
it would be that
Absolutely.
that I just shared.
Yes. Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Very good. I like that. You can stop playing now. You clearly tried.
Try one more time, maybe. He's really quite good. He's just warming.
Are you quite good?
He's very good. He's really quite
Try
good.
one more time. Let's see what you got.
It's all a warm up.
I like adjust my read. Okay, yeah, that's way better. So my art charm sack 75. So that's a hard success. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
Pretty good. What do you think of my pad? My apartment.
It's very nice.
This is
An
beautiful.
MTV Cribs episode.
You seem pretty knowledgeable, in touch with the music, in touch with the arts, the Chinaman, of course, and you're British.
Yes.
What do you do?
My parents sent me here to study for school, and I'm an artist.
Oh, an artist. What do you do?
I paint.
What do you paint?
Mostly violent acts right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Against Soviets.
Against the Soviets?
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
Propaganda, if you will.
Good propaganda. The good stuff.
She is available for commission if you want.
Really? Pitch me an idea.
Well, lately I've been having these horrid dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Violent, awful, painting those in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Like what Lenin did to the Tsar.
just absolute murder against
Yes.
the Soviets.
Right.
Right. And then, just mostly that. Yeah, just like lots.
Mostly
Lots of dead Soviets.
Lenin on Tsar violence.
Really. It's not making Lenin look cool.
No, decapitations and such.
Yes, it's
It
I
can be cool.
Lenin chopping through people's necks with his bare hands. Really lame stuff.
I feel like people should see the power, and sometimes you have to add more power to painting so they can really visualize.
Not the power of the Tsar. And that in death he's given power to
The
the
blood is spraying everywhere.
Yes.
and the people will rise
I
to
really
reestablish the
I feel
bourgeoisie.
like my vision is still being worked on.
And definitely needs
Yeah.
to be worked on.
Yes.
Yes. But Baron, surely a handsome, successful man like yourself can't be alone in Berlin.
Oh.
Tell us all about your
Well.
experiences with Berlin's nightlife.
Make a charm roll.
I shall try. Oh, fuck. That's not a success. And I have a good charm, too.
Yeah. Oh, here and there.
Oh, have you been
Do you
down
have
to
any ladies? A lady friend?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I just find myself not having a lot of gal friends, and I'd love to hang out with a girl, like as a friend, I'm trying to,
God, Morgan. What is this?
I'm trying to legitimately be act like I'm looking for a friend. Like maybe there's girls here I can hang out with while you boys talk.
You're prisoners.
While you men talk, maybe there's a place for
Oh,
women
this
to hang
conversation make my head hurt.
Oh, Baron.
Where is the room where the women are kept?
Where are the women at?
out. That's what I'm asking.
Where are those women at?
The fuck?
Don't worry
Make a
about
fast
her.
stock roll.
Why is it so bad?
Because you're like, you got any women you want I can be friends with?
You should just
It's like, what?
split up and go
feel-
find
Yeah.
some women.
Yeah, maybe we just go explore
Jesus
the party.
Christ! What are you
Um,
all doing?
Listen, I didn't think out my thought before I said it, and then my
Yeah!
That's clear. That's clear.
No, my words got all twisted up, and then I couldn't fix it.
I'm like pulling in. I was like, oh, we'll just. I'll be playing for everyone at the party. We'll just.
Oh, you're pretty good.
Thank you. We'll just be out.
All right. Would you like to come see something cool?
Yes, I would like to see something cool.
I think we all would.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Can I come?
Hey, before we do that, you got any of those friends?
Hey, shut the fuck up. All right. You got any friends? Can we be friends? I will be friends. Okay, eventually with this good saxophone playing, he is interested in you. And he knows about your acting.
And
Yeah.
I'm a high horn of some sort.
Oh my god, Morgan.
The paintings where you're like, he was like, I don't like the Soviet Union. And you're like, I really want to show their power.
no, I meant like.
I'm also like, I was asking everyone about the Soviet Union, like, I have no opinion.
Toby did that too.
I know.
I didn't know which way you wanted.
Yeah, that's
figured
why
it
I
was
wanted
better
to stall. Yeah.
So
Figured it
eventually,
was better to figure that out.
he's like, all right, you're kind of cool. I'll show you this. And he takes you back into inner sanctum and inner bedroom. Not inner bedroom, but a bedroom.
He's got an outside bedroom.
No, there's a window and stuff. But like, it takes you into a bedroom suite. Inside is a young woman in a bed, dressed in a nightgown and robe. Strawberry blonde hair, blue eyes.
I was about to ask about the
I kind of pull ahead and was like, what's your name?
This is Anna Tchaikovsky.
Oh, Baron. What are you showing us here?
Oh, this is a very special woman.
I see.
She is worried about Bolshevik assassins. Please, you may speak with her if you want. Try to get her to open up. I have been having difficulties.
This is my specialty.
So you want to go up and talk to her?
Yeah, I walk up to him.
I'm gonna talk to the Baron.
Are you okay?
What language are you speaking?
I speak to her. I do speak Russian. I speak to her in Russian.
So what do you say?
Are you okay?
And she looks up at the Baron, and the Baron says, Anna prefers not to speak in her native tongue. It brings back painful memories.
Ah, Baron, you mentioned Bolshevik assassins. Maybe we should talk about the political climate in the hallway. Seems like such a terrible thing.
I prefer to stay here.
Of course. Well, then please, by all means.
When we walked in, was there anyone guarding the room?
Nope.
Was there anyone around?
No, it's a pretty simple room. There's a window outside. You can see the streets and stuff. You can see the zoo. You can see cars going by and shit.
Did I get the sense that... So he's a German or dignitary, or he's Russian?
He is.
He's Russian too?
Mhm.
So he also... Okay.
I just sidestep so that when I talk to the Baron, he has to face away from the bed. And
He's like
everyone else.
standing right next to her.
Oh, okay, never mind.
In bed.
Yeah, okay.
So you want to talk to her? You can do a spot hidden roll on her if you want.
Yeah.
Anybody can.
Is there a big desk in here with?
Oh, that passes.
I passed, but normal.
I had a normal success.
I got hard.
Everyone that succeeded with the spot hidden, you can notice extensive scars on her neck and hands. Many of these scars look like human bite marks. Make a second spot hidden roll.
For those that succeeded?
Just anyone.
Another normal success.
I failed.
There's a large, for anyone that succeeded, there's a large triangular scar on her bare right foot that appears to have been made by a bayonet. She's just sitting there almost catatonic, just blinking, looking around.
I mention her... I just say her father's name in German, or in Russian.
Who is her father?
Oh, so that's
The
not
prince
that's
is
not
her
her father?
father.
Oh shit.
No.
I thought it was. No. The prince never said why he wanted this girl either.
No.
No, it was very vague on who this girl supposedly is.
Yep.
I speak to the Baron. Does she speak German?
She speaks German, yes, French and English.
German, French, and English. Well, I've tried German and Russian. Does anybody speak French?
I speak a little English. I've worked with actors from all over the world.
Have you tried speaking English to her?
Oh,
Do you speak
yes,
English?
I have. I can speak to her a bit. I'm more curious about what you think of her.
She seems a little traumatized, if you ask me.
Where'd you
Indeed.
find her?
She was fished out of the canal.
What drew you to her?
Well, let's just say she had a resemblance.
Really?
To who?
Of who?
Well, that's for you to find out. I'm just curious what you think.
I go to sit next to her and I like try to maybe hold her hands in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Anna. My name is Eden. Does she look to be about my age? Younger?
Yeah.
I step back behind the Baron and I put my hand in my pocket.
You.
Is the Baron middle-aged?
We don't know what side of the Russians we want to be on yet.
I know. I'm not doing anything right now.
I know.
You seem close to my age.
Yes. She says in German.
So I'm gonna talk back to her because I can speak German.
Hmm?
Is there anything I can do for you? And I'm gonna try to squeeze her hands like, yes, and I'm gonna squeeze twice or no, and squeeze once.
Okay.
And then just kind of wait for her response.
You said twice is no?
Twice is yes, once is no.
She squeezes once.
Do you remember much about your past life?
Oh, I don't know. Do you have any hypnosis? Unless you wrote it in, you don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you have any psychoanalysis?
Just psychology.
Medicine?
I have intimidate.
Tell us what you know.
I know. I have base on those, so.
I mean, maybe a persuader charm can break through to her somehow.
Persuader
Depends on
charm.
what you say. How you say it. You want to just know what she remembers,
Could I?
I'm just trying
Or
to
do
see
you
if
have-
she is trapped.
or maybe
here.
some sort of relic or something that would be meaningful to her.
Did I grab anything?
Or hold on. Sorry.
Did you, by chance, possibly remember the name of a compatriot, a friend, Anna? Her name was Lulu?
She shakes her head no.
Does she squeeze my hand twice?
She says no. That's whatever symbol is no.
Oh, it was just a waitress. It was not specifically Lulu. How about the Red Mill Cabernet? Do you remember a red place with what dancing and music?
Maybe. It is all so fuzzy.
I go to the Baron. Baron, have you tried taking her out to places she might have remembered?
I have not taken her out yet. I'm trying to keep it on the down low for now.
Ah, for the assassins.
Is anyone, so who's looking for this girl?
I'm sure lots of people would be interested in her. After all, this is the Grand Duchess Anastasia.
So this is a member of the Russian royal
The
family.
last of the Romanovs.
Can I make a psychology roll on that?
Uh-huh.
Normal success, yeah.
He is very giddy, almost.
Like he's excited about it.
What do you plan to do with this information?
Jeez. Well, we think this is Anastasia. And with this information, we'll see. Maybe draw support for our cause, the monarchist cause. Hopefully reverse some of the terrible changes made by that Jewish Sal Walter Rathenau and all the people in control in Germany.
What if the public found that she's just an insane woman that you picked up out of a river?
Oh. That's why we're trying to figure out exactly who she is. Indeed.
Well, with those scars, you might as well take her to a hospital. Have someone clinical examine her and...
She is fine. She has been healed. And she was admitted for years or so.
How is it that she was released to you?
I have money.
Right.
Fair, yeah.
But you can believe me, this is Anastasia.
Well, if you're so confident in that, why haven't you already made claims?
I'm just waiting for the perfect moment. We don't need it for everyone to come out at once, obviously. It might be poor taste.
And why are you telling us this?
Well, it's just exciting to see. I mean, I think I've been showing people at the party every sorts of type.
You've been showing all sorts of people.
Of course.
So you've taken a bunch of people back here.
Of course.
A bunch of people you've seen walk back here.
Oh, yes.
And you've told them.
I have told them.
You've told
Many different people at this party.
And you're worried about assassins.
So all right. So
you're quite.
Is it time to go? And I look.
She reaches up and grabs your hand.
What is it?
Am I okay?
I'll make sure you're.
Who am I?
You don't have to be anybody.
Does the Baron like turn around to look at her?
No.
He's still looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
You can be. Who do you want to be, Anna? Do you want to be Anastasia, or do you want to just be Franny?
I'm trying to remember. Is that what you want? Do you want me to tell you?
I don't need you to tell me anything.
Okay.
I just want you to. I'm trying to.
I know.
Yeah, I don't want her to I don't want her to be Anastasia for this fuck.
No.
Do you still have one of those dolls?
Did you take a doll?
I did.
Okay.
But that would have
I don't know how useful that would be, but
Huh?
you do have a doll. So,
Sure that.
is there anything else that you can think of in regards
item-wise?
to the Romanovs?
That
made you trigger something.
I mean, it was the diary, maybe.
Has pictures. Did he give us the pictures?
I show
He did not.
I show her a picture of swastika. I pull a swastika out.
You draw a swastika.
Yeah, I draw that
You do that.
on a little piece of paper.
Make a luck roll.
That's a normal success.
Does this mean anything to you?
She does have a visible reaction that says "mother" in Russian.
Huh.
She's like, I remember a little bit. So, what's your who is the biggest persuade?
I don't have a high persuade. I have a higher charm.
Or charm. Charm works.
Yeah, so
Charm.
my charm's a 55.
My persuade's a 55.
My persuade 70, my charm 65. But
Maybe
you,
it's 10.
You can go for it.
One person needs to make this
Yeah,
roll.
Let's split 10.
There are there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 different successes on this,
God.
including a critical success.
I've
I'd
been rolling
I'd say
well.
you make the roll.
I have not been rolling well, but we'll
That
see.
that means there's evens out.
You've got it.
Count. That's 47 on the die, so that's just a
Regular.
Yeah.
Anna recalls being pulled from the canal.
Mhm.
She doesn't quite remember what motivated her to jump from the bridge. There was someone, wasn't there?
Was there someone dangerous there with you?
Possibly.
Do you remember how you felt that night?
I wanted to die. I wanted to be free. And as this is talking, like the maid enters with some china and stuff, and like sits on the table and starts making tea for everyone. And she's like, I wanted to be free. Is there what? I think there was more. Do you want to say anything else to her?
The man who gave you, and I point to the neck, the scars, was he there? With pig eyes and a horribly mean face.
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
He wasn't there.
But you remember him.
I remember eyes saw through my very soul. Yes, indeed. There was this soldier. Make a spot hidden roll, everyone.
An 11. That's
Why do I
I
get
got a
the
hard.
extreme.
I get the 19 this time?
Yeah.
Everyone succeeded?
Yeah. And mine
No,
is
I did
extreme.
not.
Except for you, Otto. Okay. You three very close to the bed, I assume, because you were talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're kind of at the foot of the bed and stuff. You're not as close, not talking. Like I said, behind was the maid. The Baron is by Anna's side. Also, but everyone that's succeeding a spot hidden roll, the shadow cast upon the wall of the maid is that of a spindly, somewhat hunched man. Rather than that of a short, plump maid preparing tea, her shadow is a spindly looking figure.
Oh god.
I turn.
Make a sanity roll.
I succeed.
I also succeed.
I got a fucking 10 again. God, why didn't I get that first time?
I'm all
Everyone that succeeded lose 0. If you fail, lose 1.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
succeeded.
scared at all.
I ain't scared of no ghosts.
Okay.
So, what do?
I pull the brass knuckles out and I turn around.
And the maid turns towards you and shoves all the china on the ground, and there's a tinkling of stuff. And you can see the body standing there. Her eyes look odd, small, almost pig-like, glittering with malicious intent. Anna screams, "Those eyes! I have seen them before!"
I stand in front of her.
Hold
Sorry.
on. You're fine. And in a voice not her own, the maid growls, "So, if it isn't Miss Sosnowski, we have unfinished business, whore." And snatches a butter knife and lunges towards you guys.
Yeah.
So, what's
I
your
wanna-
guys' dex?
71.
60.
65.
Toby?
Wait. Yes. 65.
So, she charges with the butter knife. Let's see, what's her fucking
99.
thing?
Now we're getting into some Russian mutated freaks.
Possessed.
Okay, Adam, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just run right up to her and just clock her in the side of the head.
Okay, go for it.
She is middle-aged, right?
That's a 7. That's an extreme.
Are you kidding me? Alright, go roll damage. I mean, that's a crit, so you do your max of like plus 3 total and then roll everything.
So my
Goddamn.
my max
Oh my god.
Campaign over. We got him.
10 damage.
No. So 3 is the D3.
Oh, okay. So it's 3
plus roll everything.
Okay. So that will be 1 plus 5, so 6, so 9, 10. So it will be a 10 damage.
Yeah. 3 from the crit, 6 from the dice, 1 from the knuckles.
Yeah. So
10.
10 total.
Dead.
Oh my god.
I love playing with him.
She starts charging, and she's screaming, and you like put it on.
Oh, it was already on.
It's already
I literally just whip it out and just clock her.
Her body goes flying across the room backwards. Jesus Christ. I'm making sure there's nothing else.
I literally have 10 HP. That would kill me.
Because she has 9 HP.
I didn't know how good unarmed combat was if you just got the best DB. Like,
Yeah, you got the
gotta
best
get a
damage
D6.
bonus, yeah.
Six.
Because I put my size at 85 and my strength at 80.
Yeah. He's a big boy.
To be fair, my power is only a 48. Education
It
is
doesn't
only
matter.
a 50. It doesn't matter.
At this moment.
Yeah, my luck is really low.
I mean,
My
yeah,
luck's
you
a
kill
40.
her.
Yeah.
You kill her. She had stuff to say if you didn't, but oh well.
Maybe on her dying breath, maybe.
No.
I mean, his reaction makes sense.
You immediately kill her easily.
I don't even look like upset. I'm just standing.
Holy shit! God damn it, Thomas! What the hell?
This is Choo Choo.
I was about to make a choo-choo joke. God damn it. Can't drop the Amtrak.
Anyway, goddamn, you all see this. The body flies across the room into the opposite wall and crumples. The shadow going away. And stuff.
What an unscary person.
I need all of you to make, not you, everyone else make a luck roll.
Okay.
I failed.
I succeeded.
Pass.
Hey, we rolled the same exact thing.
You
That
two.
was something.
I need you two. Roll a D100 and then show me your sheets.
You die.
You get possessed.
Adam's about to punch Morgan.
Alright, what'd you get?
I got a 43.
Okay. And what'd you get, Warren?
100.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I've rolled 2 100s this game, by the way.
I'm rolling pretty well.
Does Adam kill me?
This is the first time I've played with these decks.
They're good dice.
They're good
They're the
dice.
right color.
They're good. Honestly, yeah, I like
So,
green on
what kind of success did you get, Adam?
it. On what?
That roll.
So yeah,
What'd you roll?
a 43.
Okay, cool. Toby and Tim, can you both leave?
Oh, okay. Did something immediately happen in the room? Because, like, if they start seizuring or something, we would do something.
They're okay.
Okay, we'll be in the hallway.
Bye.
Do I die?
Did the door shut?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it shut. Anyway, both of you now have something inside your soul. Both of you. It's not going to control you yet until the time comes. But it's there. And so the only thing that will have you change is maybe you have an affinity for some more sausages now and stuff.
You just want meat.
Just a bit more pig-like and stuff and animalistic, but you're still yourselves and stuff.
Okay.
You just
Do
have
we know something's in our soul?
nope. You just have kind of an urge and stuff.
Got it.
Okay.
Do you want me to grab him?
Yeah. There's a reason, Adam, that you didn't have to roll luck, and it was not the punch. Just something he said in the first session that he said as a joke, but it drastically affected it.
Really?
Uh-huh. Alright, the body flies across the room, goes limp, everything's quiet.
What the hell, Thomas? Why would you do that?
I'm sorry, should I let her kill us?
No, you stepped in, that was good, but good lord, man. That's a hell of a bright swing.
So you're mad at me for being strong.
Is the Baron still there?
Yeah, he's like, holy shit!
Do their eyes look the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I notice anything about the shadows?
Every shadow looks cool.
Looks cool.
They all look cool.
Oh, look cool.
What the fuck, Baron?
What the hell? This was my maid. Her name was Trottle.
Maybe if you named something better.
I should have given her the sack if I knew she was going to do this.
Well, yeah, obviously.
She was clearly not herself. That voice obviously can't come from that.
Yeah, I want to go look at the body.
Yeah, you go over to the body. It looks normal. Yeah, it looks normal. It's just a middle-aged woman you killed.
Yeah, another in a long
I look at her. I wipe my brass knuckles off on her like blouse. I stand up. I don't find anything on her.
Thomas is actually going to turn out to be a way worse serial killer than Krueger. That's the same.
So, Baron, this is the Bolshevist assassin you were talking about?
I doubt it.
I'm guessing.
What was she?
It must be. The news must have gotten out. I shouldn't have showed everyone tonight.
Maybe you should let us take.
But she's a maid. She works here.
Yes,
If
that's
everyone
why.
knows she's here, let us take Anna somewhere safe.
No, it should be safest here.
She just had someone try and kill her.
Don't worry.
in her
I
room.
have friends in Germany who can take care of this.
I look at the others. It's like,
I don't know that you have much of a choice here if you want her to be safe.
She's like crying. She's like Grossman.
No one knows who we are, Baron. Everyone knows who you are. Everyone knows the girl is here. You've shown them her all evening.
I appreciate it. I don't know what happened, but please.
What happened is word.
Hey, we need to leave. She is very upset.
There's a dead body in here.
No, we need to get out now of her room. We need to go.
Why?
With her.
All right.
Well, she needs to
She
come
needs some
too.
space. No, she is staying here
With the dead maid?
under my protection. We will take the maid. We'll take the maid here. Grab her feet.
As you guys
It's
grab
a
her,
hell of a party.
I'm gonna try to sneak the girl out.
I'll help you carry the maid out. How about that?
Yes, all of us come.
I walk the maid out with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like,
Anna, come with me.
down the hole.
She's like,
She's like, do you want to stay here where someone just attacked you?
I take the bed sheet off in the meantime and throw it over the maid and the Baron. Like, oh, sorry, Baron, we should probably cover this up. It's just fine.
a moment ago I dropped it.
As he's got the sheet over him, I pull the brass knuckles out.
There's a party outside.
I put the brass knuckles back away.
Anna, do you remember?
He just sucks pulling them out.
It's a good feeling.
I know I wrote down the prince's name.
It is Prince Gabriel Konstantinovich.
Do you know a Prince Gabriel Konstantinovich?
No.
So you wouldn't have a reason to know why he was also looking for you?
No.
She also doesn't remember who she is. But
Where would you feel safest?
With my mother. And with my monkey.
Your monkey.
Yes. I loved animals.
I hear this.
We
Drop
need,
the
the
maid.
Baron's like, we need to go. Get out of the room. Please. Please come on.
We know
I
someone
grabbed Anna's
with
hand. I was
monkeys.
like, I can take you to an apartment where no one knows where you are.
With monkeys.
Are you whispering to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the hope with the whole sheet thing.
Yeah.
It was a distraction.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
getting the sheet off. He's like, we need, like, there's been a crash. A woman just got killed in here with one punch.
But we'll need to run. So I need you to make a choice.
She's looking at you very, very confused. Make a persuade roll. Extreme success.
I'm actively trying to pull Blink and rally Baron.
69.
That should be.
Hey!
I feel like that should pass.
No.
That's the canoe crit.
No. No, she says, no.
Okay. I'm going. Is there any paper or anything here?
Yeah.
I'm going to go and like write down my building's number, maybe like for my apartment building.
Or the Sing Sing?
Or the Sing Sing's number.
Yeah.
And be like, call this, ask for Thomas or ask for Eden.
Okay.
If you leave me a message, we will come for you.
All right. Well, she says, okay.
Probably don't tell the Baron. Hide this. This is your.
The Baron is still in this room.
I'm
Yeah.
so
So
sorry.
you're,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's.
Let's get
You're
this.
like-
let's get this maid out of here.
Baron, sorry, the sheet. Yes, you want to wrap the maid and I pull it off of it.
Everyone, out of the room now.
All right.
I go
yeah,
out
we're
of the
going.
room.
Yeah, I do.
She's very scared, Baron. I trust that you'll take great care of her.
We will be protected. I have some men that we'll talk to.
Baron, before we leave, I did just have an idea. If you want to know her memories and where she's come from, we know some people, a little seedy, maybe not your type, but they're hypnotists. They do stuff with opium and morphine. And I'm looking at Thomas like, and drugs that
Yes.
might alter someone's mind.
Essentially, you can put her into a stupor. And
Who?
some friends I have that are frequents of a lounge I play saxophone at. They're doctors.
You come back tomorrow. I'll talk to you.
Okay.
So he hurriedly rushes you out. The party is confused and surprised at what's going on. And yeah, you guys are rushed outside. There's journalists outside taking pictures and stuff. And you can see that in the newspaper, late evening post, there's news about Grand Duchess Anastasia alive and well in Berlin. Just came out this evening. Just a few hours ago. The city's white Russian community is humming with news that a woman claiming to be the Grand Duchess Anastasia Romanov is living here in Berlin. The woman, who calls herself Anna Tchaikovsky, was recently released and remanded into the care of Baron Arthur von Kleist, who served the Tsar honorably as chief of police of Russian Poland. Miss Tchaikovsky is said to resemble the Grand Duchess in appearance and bearing. Apparently, her memory is slowly returning to her, although many details remain unclear. The Baron resides in a spacious third-floor apartment off Savignyplatz at Karmerstrasse 11. Asks that the public respect Miss Tchaikovsky's privacy, and he's going to settle out the truth of the matter.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah. So about 9 o'clock, you guys go back to the prince. You guys go to sleep.
I think we should probably go talk to the prince and then we can move home.
Also in the newspaper. Let's see. 2 more prostitutes are killed. Yeah. Horribly mutilated on the street. Some deranged passerby said they saw an ogre.
So we got some possessed
It's not me.
people, spirit,
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Yeah.
Grossman's spirit bouncing around.
Right. Probably haven't eaten all day too.
Yeah.
Pop some berries.
I ate at the party.
I
Took stuff off the tray.
maybe we could get some food from the prince when we head over there.
Sure, yeah. If anything, I mean, he'll know by the morning.
So you want to go to Prince?
Maybe we can still get our money out of him.
Hopefully.
I head that way.
Yeah. You know the Prince. Pass through the lobby. Like I said last time, there's an American bar and grill there. They're also selling sausages and shit like that.
I just walk up to the
I
counter.
order a sausage immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Order some food.
I'm hungry.
What do you guys order?
Some currywurst.
Currywurst, yeah.
Starving.
Poutine.
Poutine.
Very American.
Classic German.
Classic cuisine from
General Tso's.
Yes, yes.
What do you order, Toby? You want some sausage?
No. I
Lots
think
of
I'll stay away from the sausage. Just some kind of vegetable, maybe.
You can't let all this hubbub get to you.
I'm not
That's how
eating
the terrorists
this
win.
sausage. I'm gonna eat twice as many sausages.
I like
Fuck
white
those
turkey
terrorists.
sauce on my face.
Yeah, they're chowing down on some sausage.
Got like some potatoes.
Their eyes looking quite porcine.
Are they
They are.
just theirs or?
Theirs. Who are eating the sausages.
I'm eating cheese and potatoes.
Yeah, his eyes look okay. Irish, I guess potatoes, yeah.
There's something wrong with their eyes.
But you go back up to the prince. Yes, my friends, you have investigated.
I bring one of the newspapers upstairs, and I toss it in front of him. What do you know about this?
Oh, brilliant. This is the girl, Jankowska.
Correct.
Is it?
It looks like there could be.
Is this who you were looking for?
Well, it looks like it.
You were looking for Anastasia.
Indeed.
Why?
It is rather important. Gentlemen, lady, you have done great service. I'll tell you what. It will give you each $100 US bonus extra right now. Here, I'll write up checks for all of you.
Why are you looking for the girl?
Yes, I would prefer cash.
I only have checks. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
You will.
Prince, I'd really
We'll
like to
stay
know
the
what.
night here, and then in the morning you'll go to the bank with
I'm
us.
sorry, you'll not stay the night. Please.
We need.
I will not go. After this, in the morning, I'm going straight to the Barrens to see this wonderful news myself. So I will not be skipping town.
He will only allow us in.
I don't know about that. I will see. Maybe as a prince, I would be more helpful.
So, okay.
But-
Write your check.
Write checks for each of you, $100 each. The check is presented to all of you. It puts them all in envelopes and hands them to you. It has been very good working with you. I believe our business may be done. Perhaps we will meet tomorrow. But how about this? This paper says that maybe Anastasia. Are you all for certain this is?
I don't know how we would know.
Well,
To be
perhaps
frank.
this was for finding the girl. Perhaps tomorrow we will meet at the place in the morning and see if really it is her. And if we get confirmation, I will present you with another $100.
What are your intentions with the girl?
I only have the purest of intentions for Russia. And
For Russia?
Well,
Do you
what
support
is that?
the Soviets?
I absolutely do not.
Can I roll psychology?
Yeah.
That's a failure. Normal success.
Normal success.
I'm a monarchist. I'm a prince. This is all. Please, I will have a good night.
Where should we meet you in the morning?
Well, I mean, how about meet me for lunch at this place, and we will then walk over.
Understood.
And to clarify your position, you wish to marry her, correct?
Absolutely not.
No?
No. Please, it is a long day for you, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
It is a blessing that she was not a victim of this Grossman.
She was a victim. She just
Well, it's a
survived.
blessing she got away. Either way, have a good night, my friends.
I walk out.
You walk out. Head back to your. Are you gonna go back to your different beds and stuff?
I immediately go back to the bar and don't start eating more.
Yeah. You guys go back to the bar and grill. Start eating. After you finish eating and stuff.
Guys, do you want some drinks with that?
Yeah, maybe you should eat something else. I don't want those sausages to stop.
I'm just hungry.
For sausage?
Just in general, I'm just hungry.
Why don't you try these potatoes?
Okay.
Eat
I
some
eat
of the potatoes. I eat all your fucking potatoes.
All right, cool. I was gonna eat that, but you seem
That's-
hungry.
You offered.
Get some more.
I
Get some
didn't.
more.
He did. I know we look similar, actor.
Very
so,
similar.
yeah.
I
Almost the same.
take a drink, just like keep eating.
What did their eyes increased?
They seem the same. Anyway, after you guys eventually finish eating, however that
Why are you
goes,
asking me about our eyes?
after that you guys finish eating about midnight. Do you go all sleep together in the club? Do you all go separate ways?
Do you guys want to go stay at the Sing Sing?
Actually,
No.
yeah, it seems like a much quieter place for me. If I can stay there tonight.
You're welcome to stay there. I'll probably be spending the night there.
Oh well, I actually haven't seen my girlfriend all week. I'm gonna be spending the night with her, if you know what I mean.
What?
Like I try to crack my neck. and it
all
just
this
hurts.
news makes me horny.
You've seen like us like swallowing whole sausages and like I just killed a woman.
Yeah.
And we saw an abused girl and you're like, time to get fucked.
And I assume you go sleep in the apartment next time.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, this would be whatever her apartment is.
Okay.
Because we
So you go back to your room.
And I will, if there's anything additional to study about the journal, I would like to study that.
Okay. About the journal?
The Grossman's journal.
Sure. It'll
Or
take
diary
a
or
couple.
whatever.
Yeah, you can definitely do that overnight. So we're gonna end with one last thing. While you guys are sleeping, roll a d6.
2.
5.
Ones. We are the same.
1.
I mean, yeah. This is the second time we've rolled the same.
Both of you
Uh-huh.
entering a crowded nightclub. The air is filled with cigarette smoke, the atmosphere lively. A prostitute approaches, smiling and cooing. You look around and spot a pretty Slavic girl in simple garb. Chasing off the prostitute, you head over to talk to the girl. And you recognize this as this Anna Tchaikovsky that you met. Or Anastasia, if she may be. The other two... Let's see here, buddies.
Do we notice anything about said nightclub?
It's the Red Milk Cabaret.
Okay, that's what I was. Yeah.
Make a sandy roll when you guys wake up to that.
Do we look at our hands at all?
They look like Grossman's hands. Absolutely.
Okay, yeah. No, it's just clarifying. Sanity, I pass.
I fail.
You fail. I'll lose 1. Okay. The other two. One of you dreams. Wait, what'd you get? What number?
I got 5.
What'd you get?
I got a 2. So.
So Morgan, you have the same dream that Tim had before. Right, you're riding in the back of an open-topped car. Your body is not your own. It is a different body than Grossman's body. A man in a fine suit. The car's uniformed driver is slowing down across a set of railroad tracks. At the moment, another car pulls up alongside. A man you recognize as being from the fight at the cafe leans out of the car's passenger window, holding an MP-18 submachine gun, and opens fire. You feel bullets ripping into your body, tearing open into your throat, and smashing your spine. Then another man in the back seat of the adjacent car tosses out a grenade that lands at your feet. Moments before the grenade goes off, you wake up drenched in sweat, convinced you've been shot. Make a sanity roll.
Ha.
Lose a d3. And then Adam, you dream. You're walking through the streets of Berlin. You see a man walking along, and suddenly you run over to him. He seems very confused of what you're doing, what you what you're trying to get out of him. And all of a sudden, a hand reaches up, claws off his face, like literally just the front of his face.
Does it look
claws
like
off.
it came from me?
Yes. And you start drinking the blood. You continue on, and you look at the house that the man was going into. Open the door, go inside, and you can see a wife and child inside. And like, we don't need to describe it fully, but camera pans back as we hear like screaming, blood going everywhere. And that's the dream you have. Make a sanity roll.
A 6.
Lose a d6. I'm sorry, just a d3. It's a dream.
1.
All right.
This is good because I'm very low sanity.
Cool as a cucumber.
Not a problem.
Okay. And you'll all wake up the next day on June 24th, 1922. June 23rd. I'm sorry, June 23rd, 1922. And we'll stop it there.
Beautiful.
That is it's Friday, right?
Uh-huh.
Friday. Yeah. I knew that. It comes out Thursday.
Huh?
Okay.
Pigs?
Last one should
Yeah,
only
we do
take
it.
like less than 2 hours.
I'm gonna kill Adam in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Let's right now.
I'm pretty sure I said I had brass knuckles too.
Well, let's fight each other right now. I would go first because my dex is higher.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll just use my Luger.
I'll just hit you in the face. That is a success, unless you wanna
Yeah,
go ahead.
you want to dodge?
dodge or fight back.
Stupid. Where's that? There it is.
Alright, you're fighting each other.
PvP.
6.
So yeah, you dodge.
Did you want to dodge or fight back?
No, I'm fighting back.
Oh, so you rolled and then you decided.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Okay, cool. Go ahead.
With my Luger.
Yeah. So
No, you can't fight back with-
cheated.
Come on!
You can't fight back with
Fine, let's
shooting.
fight back.
You can fight back with like hitting.
So you dodge.
Just say dodge.
Switchblade?
No, you dodge.
Ah, fine.
Now shoot.
No, it's Adam. No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, it's
Toby's
your
turn.
turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Alright, now I'll shoot him.
Yeah, you can shoot.
That's a success.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it is. That's a success.
So I'll dodge.
Bang.
You will have to go completely prone in order to dodge.
Yeah, because it's.
You're not gonna punch me very well on the ground, are you?
Let's see.
What are you looking at my sheet for? Get the fuck out of here.
I'll tank that damage.
You just stand there.
I'll tank it. Yeah, I'll
Alright.
tank it.
Roll damage.
Ready damage.
What is it? 5 plus.
It's just 5.
I still have 8 health.
Alright, that wasn't even a major win, so he's still up just fine.
It's fine.
No.
Okay,
Come at me.
Adam's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
go.
you can dodge or fight back, Toby. Decide now.
I'll dodge.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
That's a normal success. What's your
dodge.
What's your
Normal.
dodge?
75.
How is you? I was 70.
He does dodge. Alright, Toby, your turn.
You're just gonna shoot me. It'll be more than one hit.
I rolled a 4.
2 extreme.
I rolled a
You want to try to get an extreme dodge
Yeah.
to crumble to the ground?
That's
It's
great.
less than 5. So
Yeah,
it's a crit.
it's a crit.
I have to crit on my dodge.
Yes! He does. You are on the ground though. You're prone now.
Alright, yeah.
So he does dodge, but you're prone.
Can I? So what? I
What are you
can
gonna
just
do?
get back up.
I mean, you're gonna have a penalty die for your fighting brawl.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go to attack him.
Roll the penalty die.
So yeah, that's a hard. I
Fumble. Just try to get back. You
Go ahead,
can
kill me.
You can't
You
fight
could
back.
kill me, and I mean I still have 8 health, but
78.
Yeah. Okay, now it's your turn. He's fumbled.
61.
You can roll with a bonus die because he fumbled and he's on the ground. So 61.
No, unless I did fighting brawl. No.
You were shooting.
Yeah.
You don't just get to decide what you're rolling after.
I wasn't saying that. I was just if
Okay.
I identified it.
All right, so now I'll attack
You're
again.
going to get back up. You have to get back up, so it's still not a penalty.
I thought I got back up.
You fumbled, didn't you? Didn't you get
just
like a
fumbled.
96?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Gosh.
That won't be a success. Just see if I fumble. No.
Okay, so you're back
Can I
up.
fight
Back
back?
up.
You can do whatever you want. You want to fight? You want to fight back or dodge?
Fight back.
You need to roll at the same time
Oh,
if
I
you're going
didn't
to
know
decide
that.
whether to fight back or
Well, I
dodge.
don't know.
Just
Just
Boom.
That
Bang.
does pass by 1
Go ahead.
For your fighting brawl.
for my
No,
for my
shooting.
handguns.
Yeah.
Just
So
you can't.
this is your turn.
This is his turn.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I
So
can
shoot.
I can only fight back if it's hands.
Yes.
Yeah, if it's melee.
Okay, well I can melee him. I guess I don't know.
Pistol whip.
1d3 plus DB. So that's 1, and I have a D4 damage bonus. 2,
So it's
and then I'll shoot you.
Got it. You need a 6.
I rolled
That's a
12.
12.
You're going to try to fall to the ground
That's
again.
Wait,
hard.
Oh,
That's a hard success.
I mean, no.
no.
I don't want to get back on the ground. I'll just tank
Alright,
it.
that's fine. That's fine. I understand. 6.
It kills me. It exactly kills me. Yeah.
Damn.
You didn't even injure me.
I never landed a hit, and I still survived multiple rounds just because I have 13 health.
Yeah.
I'll try again in real life.
In
We'll see if you crit on like 4 blocks.
Well, you critted as well on his crit though, so.
I crit to dodge his
Right.
fight back.
You got a crit, I got a crit.
No, on his gun.
Same difference.
You dropped.
Oh
crit,
yeah, I dropped,
Yeah.
but I also never landed a hit on him.
Yeah. That
I think I
dodge.
Let's just see.
I have 12 hit points, so I'm not a
Yeah.
weakling.
No, I'm
Otto's,
100%.
Otto's
My punches do more damage than your Luger, most likely.
Maybe. I killed Adam.
Yep, you shot me to death. You beat
I find out.
you beat an unarmed man with a gun. You're
After like 4 rounds.
This was an accomplishment.
You're a beast.
I am a monster.
You're a pig man. You're a man bear pig. You deserve to die.
You've gotten a taste for the, what's the thing?
Fine.
Well, yes, but
Long pig.
wasn't there
Long
something
pig.
about
I like being violent.
the
in
long
the game.
pig? Yeah.
Yeah, long pig is what like
Native Americans.
like
Yeah.
like South American like cannibal tribes call human meat.
Right.
Because evidently we are the closest
To pork.
to pork taste wise.
Makes sense.
I don't understand why.
Why
If they're
that
close
would
to
be the
pork, then why just eat pork? Doesn't put up as much of a fight.
Have you ever fought a pig? Like a full grown ass pig? Boar hunting is dangerous.
A pig can't have a weapon.
That's what you think.
No, pretty sure.
They got some chomping maws.
Got tusks.
Yeah, and so, yeah.
Also, straight up, a domesticated pig will go feral within like 3 days of being out and about, and will eventually actually like grow tusks. Like they just somehow their bodies are like, you're in the wild now. Get mean.
There's a girl at my work that brought home a pig that she thought was going to be a teacup pig for no reason. A teacup pig is just a pig that someone has starved long enough that it just stunts its growth and it stays small. That's what a
It's
teacup pig
badass.
is. So now she has a 400-pound pig in her house. And she's like, well, I love it. And it bites her all the time. It
Oh god, yeah.
like killed one of her dogs. And she's like, well, I can't get rid of it. Like, I love it. And I'm just like, get rid of it.
We
Get
needed
rid of
that
the pig.
sweet
And she's like, I
PvP.
love
I think
it.
it's
And it's
press-
like
we'll
lived
stop.